like, hey, happy birthday, sorry I got late, my bad. And they were like so pissy with me, so fucking like mad and angry. And I talked to them and I go, what the fuck happened? They were like, oh, I thought you were my brother who had the same name as you, and I hate that son of a bitch. I was
Oh,
like, fuck.
my brother.
You're,
Been there.
yeah, just don't have the same name as somebody's estranged brother.
No.
God, awful. Actually, yeah, it was awful. It was awful. Never good. And if we do the one shot, Brad can bring his frog character. I fucking love his
That's
frog
true.
character.
You would give him another opportunity to use his frog character. His name was Wilster.
I just remembered him because he had the paperboy hat, and he kind of like he fought. He was a fighting frog, and he was raised by like dragons, so he had like dragon morality. It was like the greatest character ever. I was like,
His punches dealt poison damage.
oh my god, he was just so good.
He was like a poison dart frog, so when he punches you, it does poison damage.
Hello, Zach. Here I am.
Yo.
Witness me.
You have been witnessed.
Well, tanked up Tuesday. Once.
One of us. One of us.
Oh, is he gonna strip for us? Yeah, take it off.
It's gonna be a little on the weirder side. I still got no sleeves.
Boo.
But I'm not stripping for you.
Mad respect.
Boo.
DM, do we get inspiration die for stripping on camera?
Yeah, it depends on how good the dance is.
Oh.
I don't give inspiration for any like half-assed I took my shirt off. See, I've seen men with their shirt off before. You gotta work for it.
Not bad, but these-
That's the correct opinion.
There's a standard here, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the last thing we were doing.
Zach, did you do my one shot?
Wholesale slaughter.
Did I do your what?
Did you do my one shot?
Which one?
He sure did.
The one with the temple that granted wishes?
Yeah?
I don't remember your character, Zach. Please remind me.
It's because it was Raxel.
Oh, you're Rexel? Were you Rexel? Oh my god.
No, I don't think I was Raxel. I was Sigmar. I was Sigmar.
Oh, you were Corpse Friend? I love Corpse Friend. Okay, good.
Oh. Okay, now that tastes
The DM is drinking wine tonight. Woo, crazy. You gonna try to kill us?
That depends.
Are you crossfading?
Yes.
You crazy son of a bitch. Alright, we're in.
Joseph has an old fashioned.
Old
Listen,
fashioned.
I have had a day. All right.
Fair. This is a vodka cranberry. You illiterate scumlord. It's orange. That's it.
My teeth hurt.
Why do your teeth hurt?
Bad genes. Bad genes.
It doesn't do it.
My infamous short straw jeans.
You're my argument for eugenics every day.
fucking really.
Like, he got bad bones. He got bad teeth. Like, just everything. Bad skin. No, bad immune system. That's what it is. Your
bad immune system that causes bad skin.
You know? And your company heroes micro? Bad. Just shit. I've seen it.
Bad genetics. IQ, low.
Hey, Brad.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, it's just terrible.
Brad, how do you feel about playing Wilster again?
About Wilster? Oh, right. My froggy friend Wilster. Yeah, sure, I can cover him. Hi.
Froggy friend.
I now have more resources and now social pressure to start a one-shot next week.
And by resources, he said, "Hey Jen, I need this map," and then I got him that map.
You know, it's really the Joseph Jen dynamic. I just think out loud my needs, wants, and desires, and mysteriously, it just appears before me in the sense of Jen just DM'd me the map, and it was wonderful. Didn't have to do anything. Thank you again. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Also, I've just realized this explains so much about my luck with men.
Wow.
To be honest, I've seen this tactic used by certain people before.
Tactic.
Remember, Amber in Cuck Nation was like, "Oh no, guys, I'm so hungry and I don't have money to order in food. Well, God, pizza sounds so good right now." And then a boy who was in the chat sent her a pizza.
I mean, get yours.
No, Joseph, what I'm saying is you're a bimbo.
You're a bimbo.
Oh no, is what you're saying that I'm like a IRL simp?
I guess so.
Well, the shoe fits.
That may require a swig directly from the bottle.
I haven't heard anyone use the word simp in a long time, actually.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm old and a simp. Thanks.
So there's this person I'm interacting with at work who's 40. They claim they're a older millennial. Now, I don't believe that, but whatever. A power of belief, I guess. But
I mean, if they're 40, you realize that means they were born in 1982, right? Or
I
83?
thought that'd make him an Xer.
No,
Yeah,
sir.
no. What are they? Elder millennial, right? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I thought they were.
if you were born in the 80s, you're a millennial.
I don't know.
It's like
these things.
80 to like 94 or 95, man.
Okay, fair enough. I'm wrong. They're right.
Yeah, I'm a young millennial.
But they raise little Zoomers, and they're just like getting bombarded with Zoomer talk, and I was terrified to find out how much I actually knew on Zoomer talk. Like,
darling, that's because
No.
you are also very young.
no, she was gonna say it.
Don't hit me with that pill.
Hold on. I just had art.
Oh no!
Are you not a Zoomer?
I'm gonna need some alcohol.
Because millennial cuts off at like 97 or like 96.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always identified as a millennial, but I guess Zoomer makes sense, honestly.
I feel like the difference between young millennial and older Zoomer is a very blurry line determined purely by your personality.
It's totally vibe, and also some asshole just went up to me and goes, "This should be bussin' for real though, no cap." And I'm like, "Fuck, you just say to me, you shit."
The girl I went on a date. I don't know what this was. An adventure with. She said I got my car towed, so yeah, it was an adventure.
Here's the question.
She used the word Riz.
Oh!
Yeah. She's 26, so.
To be fair,
Very hip.
Does that suck?
I was gonna say I don't know. Sometimes I feel like a millennial, but what's the generation before Gen X?
Boomer.
Boomers?
What's the generation before Boomers?
The silent generation.
The silent generation? Sure, I feel like them. Fuck.
Do you feel like you just got out of like the Vietnam War or something?
Yeah.
I feel like I got out of something.
The Vietnam War. That's like World War II. Like the fucking the silent generation was like World War I, World War II.
Yeah, the silent generation are the people that grew up in the Depression and then were like, "Hey, congrats! It's no longer a depression. How about a world war?"
Oh, cool.
This is how you can tell whether you're a millennial or a Zoomer. When you were in school, did you use YOLO or no cap? There's no. There you go. One or the other.
This should be straight bussin' for real.
Oof. I've never heard the words no cap before in my entire life.
It's
You
like they're
literally
trying to
said-
communicate I swear.
I literally showed you this paper, and you go, "That is sus." You spoke the Zoomer to me, and I understood it.
You know, you realize that I work every day with children, right?
They say that in a university setting.
Granted, they're 20 years
Yes.
old.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
Realized
know
the
that
other
the
day that if I'd had the misfortune of getting pregnant when I first started having sex, I'd have an 18-year-old. Yep.
listen. That is all.
Math is bad.
Math is not your friend.
Anyway, I'm
All right,
already
y'all.
buzzed, so we should probably start.
Let's get started. Yeah. Okay. So, what happened last time?
Cultists. Lots
Ball
Whole lot
hall.
of murder.
Yep. Whole lot of murder.
Just we successfully captured the wizard lady. She's down there, unconscious and tied up.
Mhm.
And then we proceeded to exterminate with extreme prejudice
Yes.
the rest of the ball worshippers.
Yes. Your bomb worked really well. Everyone who succeeded that still died. So,
My bad.
bomb worked. My notes from last week read rip ball hall, cowled wizard hostage. That's what I've got.
That's pretty much what happened. We destroyed everything, and then we got a
got
I
a-
mean,
a victim. You also got a butt ton of cash.
Lars decided not to be pacifist anymore. If that matters to
Yeah.
anybody.
Large shot and weapon.
I need to get the other one. Who has the other gun?
Ian.
Ian
Fuck!
has it.
Just lie.
I got it.
Oh no,
But
not
Ian
you.
has it.
Yeah, Ian has it.
Yeah, Ian has it.
You found a +1 weapon, an efficient so the loot that has been claimed is the efficient quiver.
Inefficient.
Yes, the inefficient quiver. That's it. It actually just it's like a straw, like the paper tube on a straw. It only holds one projectile, singular projectile.
It's like those fucking poster like holders.
Yeah,
like it's just one.
Exactly. Yes. So things as yet unclaimed: a +1 weapon of your choice, a DOS loot, Wand of the War Mage +1, and the Periapt of Health.
I'm going to inspect this Periat health.
I was gonna say I have an amulet of health. What's the difference between a periapt of health and an amulet?
Periapt of Health
Sounds fancy.
pumps you back to 1 HP if you go down, and I think it gives you immunity to disease or something.
I can't spell Periat.
Periapt.
Oh, I did not spell that right.
Yeah.
I may not have said that right, but that's the only way I could think of to say those letters together. Yeah. That's what that does. I believe that it's like I've gone down. I'm back again. Amulet of Health raises your constitution to 19.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, a Period of Wound Closure, I think is what you're thinking. Because the Period of Health is the no STD.
Right, that's right. I do get them confused in my brain.
No STDs.
That's what it is. I read it and I was like, oh shit, you can totally have unprotected sex.
It's a magic condom.
Yeah.
No, you're already immune to disease if you're a paladin.
Not a
He's a
paladin.
cleric. Yeah, he's a cleric.
Yeah,
you're
the
clear.
only paladin is getting into mischief in Athkatla. So we need to talk about what Cervantes has witnessed, because shit be real.
Have you been deciding what's going down at that Katla?
Yes.
we need to ask somebody what the fuck's going on in Athkatla.
Somebody
If
got a
only
newspaper.
If only somebody had a line of communication with somebody in Athkatla. If
Yeah.
only
If
there was
only.
somebody.
If nobody wants the rest of this equipment, we can exchange it for monies.
Did we already divvy up the money? I can't remember.
Yes, it was 12,500, and I think that it was divided already.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2,000 golds, and when I came here, I had no golds. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe you should have gotten 2,083 gold
Okay.
if you're rounding.
fuck. Was I drunk doing my math too? Holy shit! God damn.
Well, there are 6 of you usually, and it was 12,500.
Close enough. This is how I do my accounting too.
Oh, I need to get another potion of speed.
Can we store it? Because me as a player, I don't want to get rid of it because in case the other boys want it.
All right.
Sure.
I will add it. I got
You have the bag of holding.
I got the bag of holding. I'll just add a +1 weapon.
Mm-hmm. Das loot.
Das loot.
Though I think the only person who can use that is Davril.
What does a suit do?
It's a bard. It's a bardy thing.
Hey, I'm
A creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned to it. Cool. You can use an action to play the instrument and cast 1 spell: fly, invisibility, levitate, protection, protect from good and evil, animal friendship, protection from energy, fire only, or protection from poison. Once the instrument has been used in this way, it can't be used against it again until the next dawn. You could also use the instrument as a spellcasting focus.
That's so nice.
And you can play the instrument while casting a spell that causes any of its targets to become charmed on a failed saving throw, thereby imposing disadvantage on the save. Okay.
Ritual spells. Okay.
All right. I will hand that over to Brad Davril. I'll hold on to the +1 weapon, the health, and the wand of the war mage, unless somebody wants that.
I think that Ian already has one. That's what I was gonna check.
You know, I want the period of health.
That's a good idea.
I just want something. I don't have anything from here, and I just want something.
You should actually wear this.
You wanna keep putting on necklaces?
Yeah. No.
You just wanna look like Flava Flav over here?
Yeah. I could put this one in my back pocket or something. Does that count?
You could wear it as like a bracelet.
Holy shit, you're right. Yeah, Lars is gonna try to wear it over his like wimpy little arms.
His wimpy little arms.
Ian does have a wand of the war mage.
Oh, we can just sell it.
+1. And I think that he is the only one who could use it.
Hold on. Don't we have a literal war mage right here?
She's not coming with you. Do you really want to give this person your loots?
She has too many wands already.
And also, I'm gonna take care of Cervantes.
All right, that's a good point. That's a good point. I was going to be like, this could be payment, so we don't have to pay you later.
Yeah.
Tiana is getting, well, Tiana's not getting paid.
Dude,
The wands are getting paid.
her head of household made her do some pro bono.
Yeah, she's not getting paid, but the wands have been contracted by Tanis, so you're not on the hook for paying these people.
Yeah, that's a good point. And then, I guess all I gotta carry is the weapon and the wand of the war mage.
Yep.
I have the weapon of the wand of the war mage, and I just noted we're gonna sell it as soon as we can.
Okay.
I can just make it into money.
Just make it into money then.
Oh no, it exploded into gold.
Oh no!
I
prayed
cast
to Lathander.
transmutation. Boof.
I prayed to Lathander really hard.
Weirdly enough, for some reason, whenever you get a headshot in Call of Duty, their head explodes in money.
How much is it?
I look in. Sorry, my PDF reader was not cooperating with me.
Oh yeah, it's that PDF.
Yep.
Look at this fucker.
Maybe I should share all the PDFs I have.
It's 1,200. So
1,200?
it's an additional 200 gold each.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
Yep.
you get 200 gold, you get 200 gold, everybody gets 200 gold.
And then if somebody could note in the notes section that
Done.
Sebastian. Oh, you're so good. Okay, so you are in the hidden basement beneath Jack's shoe repair, and it is awash in blood. It smells like burnt skin and hair and bone ash. You have a wizard tied up and also pockmarked with holes from where Arson has ripped the crossbow bolts out of her from where he pincushioned her to the wall. She is, to call her cadaverous looking would be generous. She's very thin and sallow, and her cheeks are sucked up really tightly against her cheekbones. And it looks like she has deep purple bruises from lack of sleep around her eyes, and she's currently curled as much in the fetal position as she possibly can be, and unconscious and hogtied.
Alright. So. Lars, you got any spells left?
I do.
Are any of them Zone of Truth?
Does a gun count? No, I don't have Zone of Truth.
Okay. Alright, I'm just making sure.
Oh no, our anti-torture guy is not here.
Yep. Yep. Tiana, do we want to do this here or?
Is there something wrong with here?
No, there's nothing wrong with here. I mean, I'm loving the aesthetic, the blood, the skulls, the darkness.
Well, if you take him up, do you plan on, like, using Jack's shoe repair shop as, like, a torture chamber? Or do you plan on, like, knocking him out and taking him somewhere else?
I feel like the shoe shop was a torture chamber to begin with, since considering I just like kick a corpse of one of the ball worshippers.
It flops and blood squeezes out the open wound on its side. It's already started to congeal a little bit.
I think he was unaware of the situation.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he was very aware of the situation. But anyway.
Why are you questioning ball worshippers anyway?
Oh, she's not a ball worshipper. I mean, she looks the part. But, is there any... Does she have a cowl that's exactly like the one I have in my pocket?
She is very clearly a cowled wizard.
Oh, hey, look at that.
You have Ivar's cowled wizard cloak, which is very fine indeed, denoting his high rank amongst the cowl wizards. And as you look at the cloak that she's wearing, it's not quite as nice, but it's still a lot nicer than the average cowled wizard you've run into. If somebody would like to make me an insight check to see if they could tell, like make an approximation of her rank based on her finery.
Oh, come on.
So you're looking at it, and you're like, okay, Lars doesn't really know anything about military ranks. Not really. But he knows a little bit about social hierarchy. And given given the sort of community he grew up in, and also, you know, his lady love. There's a little bit about social hierarchy. And he's looking at this robe, and kind of, when Arson whips out the other one to compare them, you're looking at it. You've stolen a lot of nice clothes. You would say if Ivar was like a second in command level sort of guy, based on his finery, this person is probably some kind of like a captain, perhaps. They have a position of leadership, but they're not in the upper echelon of the order.
Middle management.
Yeah.
They can know some things.
It looks like there's some sort of person of importance. You can see on the robes. They're a little bit golden, but they're not as golden as Ivar's, so obviously not as important as Ivar.
Alright. Alright. Here's I have a few questions, not just for her, but we'll wake her up when the time comes to it. Does anybody have any helpful interrogation techniques that would like to be avoided?
That would like to be avoided?
Avoided?
Yeah, well, I have made several promises that I will not torture a captive this time. So,
Why don't you...
What if
Real
I
quick
took-
question. How long does it take to like switch between the two items?
An hour.
Okay. I was about to say, if we have an hour, I have this lasso truth. That might help. I totally forgot that.
I mean, if you wanted to take a short rest amongst the corpses, there's nothing stopping you from doing so.
how about we
there's-
use that room they all, like, I don't know, were hanging out in, and then they just came out and tried to surround us?
Arson, do you want to drag the body?
Yeah,
I mean
to the treasure
person.
room?
I mean the person. They're not a body yet.
They're very
think-
light.
You think I'm not gonna kill this person once we're done questioning him?
Well, okay. How about I have another point for you, Arson. What if we give them one opportunity to just say the truth? They probably won't do it. But I'm gonna be real with you. What are we gonna learn from a low-level captain that we haven't already learned?
There's one question I really want to ask. And that's where my fucking daughter is.
I don't think this captain will know that. And do you know who took your daughter?
No. Well, I have some ideas. There was a corpse like this one on my farm when it burnt down.
Held wizard corpse?
Oh yeah. I'd recognize the cloak anywhere. Turns out my daughter's good with a knife. Unfortunately, she could only have fought for so long.
Because she's 12.
Yeah, she's 12.
Pretty good for a 12-year-old.
That's quite impressive.
I'm not
I mean,
gonna say that.
I have been secretly teaching her everything she knows. She thinks she's been learning how to make coffee for the past 5 years, but really I've been teaching her how to stab things in the neck.
Is your daughter also a
How?
little dumb?
How do you distinct the two?
It's like wax
Make
on,
coffee!
wax into the neck. Don't worry about it. I was taught the same way. Weirdly enough, baristas and assassins are have a little bit of overlap.
What baristas are you going to?
I
The
hope
good one.
assassins are better with names.
No. Well, yes. Fuck! I killed the wrong guy today.
Is it like, instead of grinding beans, you're grinding bones? Is it that kind of thing?
No, that's cannibalism. We don't eat the people we assassinate.
Someone somewhere in an alternate reality, there's a fairy that's really disappointed and doesn't know why.
I don't even think you can make coffee out of bones. Look, when I retired, you all know I retired, but right?
No.
That's why
No.
you're here now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm older than I look. When I retired, I went to go work at my family's coffee plantation where we made coffee beans. A little while ago, I guess a couple cowled wizards came in when I was off selling the beans, took my daughter and left. And that's when I decided to go. You ever heard of the epic play John Wick?
No, I've never heard this play. I've literally grew up in the woods.
I think
mean,
I'm familiar.
I mean, it's an amazing play. You should really see it. I'm surprised we actually haven't gotten to see the one that they produce at the Agma Temple. I'm sure it's great.
We got time
There's
to
real
go
knife
catch it real
throwing
quick?
there. Yeah.
Real nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, we ain't got nothing the rest of the day. I mean,
Anyway,
Well, Arson, what I'm trying to convince you is that I don't think we need to interrogate this person because I don't think they know anything. And I think, as a favor to me, I just want to ask them if they do want to just redeem themselves and just spill their guts. And if they don't, then I'll just kill them.
You mean, if they don't spill their guts, you'll spill their guts.
I will send them to Lythander.
okay.
But they're obviously a shithead. You don't put on that cowl and not be a shithead. But I don't think we need to, give them an old alcohol bath,
All right. Well, if I see them casting any spells, I'm going to make sure that they die.
The hands are tied, right?
Their hands are tied, but not their mouth.
I got counterspell.
What did you mean by alcohol bath?
That's a long story.
Did your brother not tell you?
No, he just told me to show up to this place and that I need to look for Arsene. That's it.
I think the less people know, the better.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Healing word.
Okay.
The word is awake.
Okay. She stirs a little. And you can almost hear underneath the thick folds of her robe, the brittle bones in her shoulder blades sort of rub across her ribs as she uncurls herself from her near death.
Lars is going to touch himself and give himself guidance, and then he's going to uncut her gag. How did we gag her?
Oh, I just stuffed some cloth in her mouth.
Oh, I can just pull that out then.
Literally, you can just pull it out.
Of course it's you. Of course it's you.
You were expecting us?
Well, I was expecting to wake up dead.
Good news and bad news. You're not dead. That's the good news. Bad news is he's sitting there. I pointed Arson.
I'm just sitting there, loading bolts into a magazine.
Question, do you look like yourself or like one of your personas?
I look like myself. Full on, no mouth, dark rings around my eyes, white skin, and white pupilless eyes.
Oh, it is you. I would have thought so, but there was the hope that you wouldn't walk directly into this nest of vipers.
Well, he's been picking up some bad habits. Now, I'm a religious man myself. Arson's not. So I'm going to give you one sweetheart deal. because I believe in the love and mercy that Lavender can bestow on anybody. And that is why I will give you one mercy. One chance to redeem yourself. One last act. And I'll give you a painless death. But I cannot promise, if you don't give me a good redemption, that arson will not just make your life just the worst.
She is gonna try and get up to her knees, if you'll let her.
She's tied up by her... Tied up, right?
Hands and
Mhm.
wrists.
I
Like
will...
hands and ankles. I would assume she was just sort of trying to worm herself up to her knees so she's not doing this from her back.
I will watch this alternative dance style.
And Lars is not a big man. This woman is small. This woman is small and frail, and when you look at her fingertips where they're her tied wrist, you look down to make sure that she's still bound, and you see that her fingertips are black with necrotic energy, just like black and necrotic, and you can almost see the tips of white bones at the end of them. What mercy is? Well, is it mercy if you have to bargain for it?
I don't believe in taking away choice from people. Because redemption is about choice. You have to choose to be redeemed. I can't force you. Because your ultimate fate is you're gonna die here. I'm sorry. There's no way to just go around that. But you choose how you want to die. And you choose how you see your creator at the end of this.
What do you want to know?
Have the Cowled Wizards stolen a changeling child?
Changeling. I heard something about a coffee plantation being burnt down. Not my detail.
I'm gonna roll insight on that.
Same.
Guidance!
13. She's telling the truth, y'all. She's heard something about that sounds familiar. She doesn't really know anything about it other than another sort of battalion, another sort of command group was in charge of burning down a coffee plantation.
Or, Davril, do you have a question?
Figured. Kind of already probably know the situation, but what's going on in back in the copper? Yes, you know what the situation is back there.
I know maybe a little more than you. I got here before you all did. Maybe 3 or 4 days. And then we got word that the mission had changed and deviated a little. Because you all basically set Athkatla on fire and slammed the door behind you. It's war. Well, if you can call that war.
Well, the war's in the open now.
Well, it's a little more like slaughter. A
Who's
little more
slaughtering
like
who?
terrorism. Depends on the day. Shifting alliances. Got wizards out there blowing stuff up. Not us, by the way. We have a vested interest in keeping the city whole, since we live there.
What do you believe in?
Like philosophically?
Or religiously? You know I'm a religious man. Maybe it'll help my heart.
She straightens up a little bit, and when her cowled robe dips down, you can see a rope mark across her neck, almost like a burn scar. She tilts her head up. I believe in power. I believe in paying debts. I believe that death is not the end. And she, after she shows her scar, she sort of lowers her head and lowers her hands down, almost in like a execution, like a kneeling position. Hands on the floor.
Lars pulls out his new pistol.
She casts a spell.
Oh, Lamau.
Okay. At what level?
I can only do 4.
Okay. Let me look.
Only can do 4.
That
This is a warlock.
succeeds. That is a 4th level spell.
Yeah, so Lars was just basically gonna shoot. But then what happens when he tries to shoot? Like, fizzles or what?
Arson is gonna flip out the heavy crossbow and shoot her in the hand. So.
Okay, so you've decided. Okay, so let's see. Have you decided that you are done interrogating her and are intending on shooting, like killing her?
I
Yeah.
am not intended on killing. Wait, what? You are?
Yeah, I was done.
No. Are you gonna straight up?
I was gonna shoot her in the head.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. You sure you want to do this as? I don't know what did it look like if she was gonna attack. I don't know, Lars or anyone.
Well, yeah.
She was trying to cast Dimension Door.
Oh, she was trying to get away. No.
Oh, no.
You
Let her
devious
know.
bitch.
Can't make a liar of me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bang!
Well, Lars, I mean, I guess, yeah. Are you sure you want to do this? I know it went from not wanting to kill anyone to struggling to self-defense. Are you sure you want to do this? I won't stop you. I just want to make sure you're sure you're okay.
I think at this moment, I'm a man in flux.
You all are
Right.
having this conversation after. Clarification. You're having this conversation after.
Yeah,
I still
I'm gonna shoot
got
regardless.
one more counter spell. This is a quick 6-second. I just want reassurance.
I am going to shoot, and I'm just going to look at Davriel and say, I'm a man in flux, but this wizard could have done anything. Could have hurt y'all. It could have gone back to Athkatla and hurt more people. In the end, doing nothing is a choice. And I'm not going to sit on the sidelines and let other people die for me.
Damn. All right.
Have you already pulled the trigger? Did you just instant bang?
No, as soon as he did some shifty shit, I was like, oh shit, no.
It's just a reaction.
It might have been like, it might have sounded cool, like, oh, I was cool, calm, and collective. No, it was more like, oh shit, magic.
Yeah. She was just trying to cast Dimension Door.
I don't know, could have been fireball. I don't know. Fucking,
I mean, I
Her
guess
hands are tied.
I don't
Right-
know. I
right
believe
after
in God.
right after Lars's bullet goes into her head, a bolt goes right next to the bullet hole.
I feel like Arson and like Lars kind of like looking at each other like.
Tiana's just gonna like flip the wands, put them back in their holsters, and look at Davro and go, "Nice one." Quick on the draw there, cowboy.
And yeah, I have my lamp out as if it was a gun. Just like put it in the holster.
It's the fastest lamp draw I've ever seen.
Lars kind of like elbows Tiana and goes, you know, he's quite an impressive cowboy. You know what they say about cowboys.
She looks him up and down and goes, "Oh, I know."
Have we searched her?
I don't think
Tiana?
Yeah, you would have searched her. That's where the Wand of the War Mage +1 came from. However, this is the page of notes you didn't get the answers to.
Oh man.
Don't show me
I-
that.
I asked, well, I didn't ask that,
Come back.
Lars, I have a question for you.
well, what?
Are you capable of speaking with the dead?
Yeah, but they're not going to be cooperative.
I mean, to pull out a knife. We
What?
don't need the rest of the body.
What?
Jeez Louise.
Just the head.
You know,
Okay.
Yeah,
Ju-
but I think they can still refuse to talk to them. Maybe
Yeah.
And they can lie.
They could be a shithead.
if you... hold on, just a few things here, boys. Calm down for just like 5 seconds. First of all...
Cut off the head.
First of all, one of you can look like anybody.
Yeah.
Second of all, this is just a critique. That was all like well and good what I just witnessed. I mean, good on you. I'm proud of your like development that's going on. But next time, ask their name first before you kill them. I mean, if you want to talk about dignity and sending them to their god and making a choice, at least ask them their name. Come on, man.
You know, okay, all right, this is my first redemption arc. Let's try again next time. By the thunder. All right, I'm trying my best here. I like
You did get lost.
But to my original point, yes, if Arson was to look like an ally to her, she would probably be less inclined to lie.
I can look like what's his name? I fucking look like Ivar.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
yeah, but that's if she likes Ivar. You know, you have work friends and you just don't like them. You know, not everybody fucks their work friends.
I mean,
Also-
it doesn't matter if your boss is your boss. You still have to listen to him.
Also, you shot her.
Dead. You don't have to listen to anybody when you're dead. Actually.
Also, I mean, nobody asked me if I had a question.
I'm sorry.
Did you have a
Did you have a
Do you have a
question?
question?
Well, seeing as how my brother is hired to get you back to Athkatla safely, I was just curious to know, are y'all going to be sailing there? Are you going to be, like, teleporting back? What's the deal? And if so, do they have any ambushes planned for you on your way back? Or do they have anyone following you? But I guess we'll never know.
Well, I think we were gonna take the boat that.
Yeah.
Tia?
Tiana. Another Tiana.
Yeah, another Tiana. We were gonna take her boat back. I think that should have been safe. Right?
Yeah.
It's a ship called the Empress. It's a luxury liner.
Well, Tiana, this is a lean operation here, and it operates off of like faith and spit. All right, like we're gonna get things done.
Faith, spit, and alcohol, I would hope.
Yeah.
faith, spit, alcohol, and rage?
So, like, are y'all leaving now or what?
Yeah. Do we have anything else to do?
Well, we got 2 days.
No, we're leaving.
Get on that ship.
No.
Yeah, the ship doesn't leave until 2 days.
What the fuck? Just tell them to leave now. What the fuck? It's a boat. Like, just tell them, hey, leave now.
Have you guys tried stealing a boat?
What?
I could.
I
Or-
just started a redemption arc.
Well,
I
hold
can't
on.
start Another one.
I'm gonna look you up and down. How much money do you look like you? Actually, you just found a bunch of money. You guys just looted this place dry. You could just hire a boat to take you anywhere. You know that, right?
Why can't we just pay that same boat just to leave early?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's absolutely nothing.
And if it's not enough
Everybody had
money,
You want to travel to a Calplot now?
Yes.
Well, I mean, maybe let's like I don't know, take a rest. I mean, I got staffed a lot, you know.
You can rest on the boat, Davril. Come on.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
My
what if
brother,
we're
my
not-
Thunder, please.
What if we're not being followed, and what if we just run into another... Remember that sea dragon we ran into? That thing fucked our shit up.
Just leave. Just walk away from it. Fuck.
I don't think that's. I don't.
That's...
I think it would
definitely-
catch up to us. Yeah, no.
you just walked into
Yeah.
a crypt of ball worshippers and you're afraid of a sea monster?
Oh. All right,
I mean,
fine.
at
I
this
guess let's
point-
go. When you put it like
Not
that.
really.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I have a gun. I could shoot a sea monster.
Also, at the same time, I don't know why I'm finding this. I would probably want to go back to it.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go back to
You-
that one.
You're drunk.
You all could catch the matinee of John Wick, Assassin of Renown.
God.
You guys want to see a play real quick? You know,
Who's-
I don't know what time it
starring?
is.
Who's starring in it?
I'm pretty sure I could get his tickets. What's her name?
Oh, Saudi, yeah, Sadia was about it.
Yeah.
I
Well-
mean,
Who's acting in it?
I haven't seen this newest one. I'm not sure if it's as good. My favorite's still the first one.
I hope it's just
Well.
Henbane.
Funny enough, there might be another famous person who's rather good at throwing knives and assassinating people. That is somewhat related to Henbane and has a history in the theater.
Whatever y'all want to do, just make sure. My brother has to make sure that you get back to Cutlass safely, so don't just like hop on a boat and leave. He needs to go with you.
Why is it? Okay, well.
Okay.
Let's just go get your brother then.
Well, because if you guys got on a boat and he stays here and then your boat sinks or some shit, his contract doesn't work out.
Listen, that's very bad. Let's go get your brother.
Yeah.
Well, not let's. I'm leaving.
What the fuck?
I mean, they're just staying in the same place.
You literally just came here, kicked ass with your wands, and then you bossed us around after our interrogation, and now you're just leaving.
No, if I bossed you around, you would have gotten a lot more information. It's because I sat back and let you idiots take the wheel that you didn't get anything.
I did it. What I did. Listen, I already have enough women telling me what to do and yelling at me. I don't need you too. All right.
I'm not yelling. God, men.
Lars is yelling.
All right. How about we take, I don't know, a day,
Let's get
decompress
Victor.
from all of this.
No,
Go
let's
get
go.
Victor.
Let's go to Victor's house and just sleep there for the night.
Honestly, he might have I think he might have drinks for you up over there.
Victor's rich. What?
You know, I would like to see the one's estate.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't? Come on, follow me.
Actually, sounds like a good idea.
Wait, do you live at the Wands estate?
Of course I do.
Well, I mean,
She's
I don't
the
know if
one.
you. Well, yes, but I don't know if you got like your own separate place or.
Well, I have
This is the-
I have my Sunday friend apartment.
What's your Sunday friend? What does that mean?
Well, the Sunday friend,
Sunday friend.
the Sunday friend is not. It's a title that goes around.
Around. What does that mean? What does your Sunday friend do? Like,
Unholy things.
Oh,
what is the symbol of Lysander that'd be the equivalent of doing like the cross? Because he does that.
The symbol of Lythander is a rising sun, so I imagine it's like it's like a hello.
Wash away your filth.
The boots and belts stay on during sex. We're leaving.
Also,
Oh no.
Also, your symbol of Lythander heats up because you are a liar.
What? Why am I a liar?
You have done unholy things in the Order of the Sacred Heart.
Okay, my mental interpretation, or Lars's mental interpretation, is it's not unholy if a holy person guided you to do it. And it was under Lythander's eye, so we were under God's supervision. Could it really be unholy?
Oh God, do you
It's
like
a
being
threesome
watched?
with God at that point.
It was sanctified sex.
No.
It was sanctified!
The bed was hallowed first.
God isn't involved, but he likes to watch.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just drinking out of the bottle.
Man, very unfortunate
What
whoever has
the
to
fuck?
clean out the bodies down here.
What? You mean
Jack's
that
like-
man?
The oldest gnome you've ever seen.
By the way, you may want to call, I don't know, pest control? The city guard? There's a lot of bodies down there. There's a lot of bodies.
Call some priests. Have some priests come down.
Priests, oh yeah, priests are probably a good idea because they need to, like, purge the place.
It'd take more than a little bit of sage to get the vibes out.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to find, like, a lot of money that I could use
Sure,
to
buddy.
pay for that.
Here you go. Here's a couple hundred gold. This is all we found. I'm gonna give him like 200 gold pieces, and then also gold deception.
This is all we found. Holy shit.
Yeah. He was like, Sonny, are you sure this is so much gold? This is as much as I made in like the last 15 years of owning this place.
Here, yeah, I want you to have this. Use it to pay. It's really bad up there, so use it to clean up downstairs and clean up this shop. As you see fit.
I know
Maybe-
somebody that runs a hot dog stand. I think we can.
But you do you. I'm not even gonna ask.
And
What? Wait, a hot dog.
a person.
Yes, a lot of hungry dogs.
Oh,
Has to feed them.
Oh,
I thought you were turning these people into sausages. Oh,
Well,
Cool.
that's more ethical, quite frankly.
oh,
Non-consensual feeding is not, ethical. I don't think. That's not in any book of Lysander.
Does Lars know the word non-consensual?
No, that's too many syllables for Lars. Lars throws around big words when Lars doesn't understand what's going on.
Lars, have you ever had foie gras?
I don't think I'm familiar with that religious practice. -1 intelligence.
what's it?
He doesn't know what duck liver is.
I'm surprised you know what that is.
I'm old. Doesn't mean that I'm uncultured. Wasn't
Well-
always a cobbler.
Yeah, what were you before?
I was a very accomplished chef.
Oh,
Oh,
then why not go back to that?
Well, Abe gestures at himself. He is an ancient ass deep gnome.
you got old.
and you thought cobbling would be easier than cooking?
Honey, why don't you just retire?
Who can afford to retire?
Mood.
Have you ever tried retiring on debt and dying?
What?
I mean, I think that's the plan.
Well,
But now I've got this windfall. I could probably, get the haunting out of my basement.
yeah, that would be a good idea. Definitely call clerics, clergy, some sort of holy people. Preferably, what's the opposite of Baal? Actually, I'm pretty sure that is Lythander.
Yeah.
Yeah, preferably, I guess, Lythander priests, and you get I don't know.
Like that one.
Like
I'm off duty.
he's not available right now.
Listen, I came here as not for business, for pleasure.
He's not here to exercise the place, but to physically purge it.
I exercise them into the spirit realm.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of bodies down there, and you might want to take care of that. Okay, bye.
Boy,
Bye.
we're gonna go watch this John Wick movie, or are we going to the Pope?
We
To
got
the
time.
Pope?
I thought we were going to the
Yes,
mansion
you're right.
to meet up
Yeah,
and have
yeah,
drinks.
right.
I have a short-term memory deficit. I'm drunk, and I went to the restroom. Yeah.
I don't know if
So
you guys may or may not expect her to have a ride prepared to take her to the mansion, but she is just walking down the street in her boots. She's gonna walk to the
mean-
mansion.
What the fuck? How far is this mansion?
I thought.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought you
like
were
your
rich.
brother would have. Yeah, I thought your brother would have pulled up a cart or wagon.
I mean,
Just
You
because,
walked over here.
yeah.
No wonder you showed up late.
Also, y'all have a flying carpet. You know
Oh,
that,
that's
right?
flying carpet. How big?
Oh,
is
let's
that?
use that. Let me check.
Davro,
We-
get the Blake carpet out.
How
Yeah,
many
I
people can
get
fit
up
on
and-
one carpet?
Yeah, I get
Granted-
the like.
It's the big one.
I'm also carrying a crab barrel.
Well,
Thing.
hold on. You have Lars. Like, Lars is basically half a person. Size-wise.
In fact, I have a feeling that everyone here is under 150 pounds.
Is Arson part of the soft boy club?
Yes.
Yes, I do have a negative to strength.
Well, this
Davro-
thing. Yeah, I'm soft. I gotta make it a strength
Holy shit, we could have all fit on a small carpet, apparently.
too. Yeah, this one holds. This is the 4x6. Yeah, it holds up to 800 pounds. So
Yeah, you can all fit on this carpet.
Like 6.
yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, you just have to sit crisscross applesauce.
She's gonna crouch. She's just on the carpet crouched.
Why is she crouching?
Cause
Be-
she doesn't want to
Keanu
sit.
Wands does not sit.
She does not
crisscross
sit.
applesauce. Ever.
Mm-mm.
It's actually really impressive. She's kind of doing that like Slavic squat that like Eastern European reporters
Yeah,
do.
like-
So she's wearing her like high heels and she's got one leg crossed over the other, but she's squatting and she's like, it's pretty impressive.
They're not even high heels. They're combat boots. They're very Matrix style. But yeah, she walks around the city around all her missions. She never rides. That's how she has such a nice ass.
There's a lot of uphill roads.
She's like,
Water
oh,
deep.
I'm gonna go get that hit. She just power walks everywhere.
Yeah. And the answer to do she got a nice booty is she do.
Is she do?
Absolutely.
All right.
So you can either walk or fly through the city of Waterdeep. It doesn't. So you're in the Sea Ward, and you need to get down there. It doesn't take an awful long time to traverse the city in this manner, though it you certainly get a lot of stairs flying through the city. Sort of common people sort of stop and stare a little bit. And you make it to the Wands estate. If this mansion looks familiar, no it doesn't. We're going to have the Wands estate prepared. So this is what you've got.
Thank you.
I honestly was like, theater of the mind. This is gonna be easily theater of the
Yeah.
mind. And then I saw you doing facial motions. And like, oh no, she doesn't have a map. Is she gonna try to do a map? She did a map.
Yeah, guys, come over to my place, Jen. Oh shit.
Yep.
Thank you, Jess. So we magic carpet right over there. We land, right?
Uh-huh.
Head servant's name is Jibs. Better respect Jibs. Nobody fucks with Jibs.
What's wrong with? Well, okay, I respect Jibs. What's up with Jibs?
Yeah.
We love Jibs.
All right.
Okay.
He's been our family servant for 60 years.
I whispered to Devril, "What the fuck is wrong with these people?
I don't know. They're all weird.
I don't like rich people, man."
You're telling me I don't want to steal from them because he has been nice.
No, they're being weird. That quantifies as stealing if I can get anything good.
Okay. All right. We're on the same page.
Are you just doing this in front of her?
We're whispering.
I have the message.
Question, does the message spell have a verbal component?
I believe it does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I guess you could say it. Oh, nope. Like, they can't even say it in the dad
No.
chat because Tiana's part of the dad chat.
What the fuck? Who invited this woman to dad chat?
Poppy likes
You
Poppy
all-
likes
you all
Tiana.
did? Yeah, I really do. She's like clutching Ian's pocket watch.
Poppy, here, have some bacon I stole.
Wait, this isn't the murder bacon, is it?
No, it's not, I assure you.
You lying to me?
No, I'm not lying to you.
You're like, I'm doing a redemption arc.
Are you seriously lying
to
to the
my
surrogate
daughter.
daughter of the group?
It's a white lie.
Yeah, but now I don't know. Okay, hold on.
What was the murder bacon? Joseph doesn't remember the murder bacon.
Oh, one of the guys that you killed in the
Oh, he had bacon on him.
he had bacon in his pocket. Yeah.
No, never mind. I thought it was okay. I won't do that. I've been guilted by the GM.
No, you already said you did it. I want to see if she knows that you're lying to her.
Oh, she finds
She
out I'm
doesn't.
lying. Oh,
She eats the murder bacon.
I'm gonna pray so hard for this. I'm guilty, but like at least she doesn't know. I'll pray this feeling away. Gonna go to the old temple of Lythander's ass. I don't know why I said that.
Are you guys training Poppy to be an assassin too?
Yeah, she's kind of a criminal at this point.
Yeah.
She told me. She told me one time. She stole. She's like, I remember
mean,
watching you,
I'm
and I was
hoping
like,
she's-
I was proud and hurt at the same time. I love her, but I'm just like, I wish she wasn't so much like us.
I mean, she's
Raised me.
I
Very
know. I want you to go to college and stuff and get a degree and I don't know whatever the fucking dragon get a degree in.
College.
I'm still learning to read.
I went to college.
You're doing really good.
The fuck is college?
The fuck this.
Wait,
Am I gonna
aren't
college
you a
ever?
bard?
Well, yeah. that just kind of happened recently.
I saw him practicing after you guys went to sleep.
Poppy, I just want to say I'm really proud of you no matter what you do.
Davril, I saw you do that counterspell. If you ever need the hookup to learn magic at an institution and really refine your skill, give me a call. You know, I could even teach you a thing or two.
Don't.
Elbows.
She's a wands. This is definitely has some interest connected to it.
Yeah, this seems like a trap. Yeah.
Elbows Davril. Operation Davril. Dick down.
Stop
Part
that.
3.
She just like, there's no ulterior motive here. I like a man with talent.
Okay, now I'm 100% sure she's flirting with you.
What is Davril's instrument?
This loot he just picked up in that dungeon?
Yeah.
Last loot.
Ladies like a man that know how to use their hands.
Wait, what? Davril, are you perhaps good with woodwinds?
Are you asking him if he can blow?
What those lips do?
Where's Victor to see the flirtation happening with his sister?
Yeah, after a few drinks, you know, I'll be in my room. Come up and see me sometime, and I'll show you some magic tricks.
just come downstairs and go, yo, sis, stop being a hoe.
Here, meet me at my address. She just weaves pulls a paper out of her like bodice mysteriously and hands you a piece of paper with an address on it. It's my apartment.
Oh,
thought you
for the
said-
Sunday friend.
Oh my god.
Friend, we're only on Sunday.
You got promoted, man.
Don't, Arson, don't.
I just want to say this.
I see them, instigating it, and I kind of want to be a part of that.
You want in?
Also, it helps me with my networking.
What?
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 Sorry, I must have misheard you.
I'm praying for somebody, but I don't know who at this point.
I mean, if gets, I guess the wands and the shadow thieves are already in a conversation. But if this, gives us favor with the wands.
Yeah, Daryl, you have to take one for the team.
Again?
Again. We need the D and Davros are diplomat. Or diplomat, honestly.
Look, man, just thinking want to carry me.
Davril can break all language barriers.
Oh, it's taking me so far.
Maybe Operation Davril Dick Down Part 4 can be a reiteration of Part 1.
Honestly, if she keeps coming after me, I don't know. Maybe we need to get her to stop sending Cal Wizards after us.
I mean, I was gonna say, can you dick down someone so hard that they switch sides?
Can I give myself bardic inspiration out of curiosity? Can I inspire myself?
I think technically no.
Are you trying to fuck somebody into a redemption arc?
Yes. Never for a brief moment just thinks about it. Yes. Can I inspire myself?
I think technically no. But you do remember that she wanted Davril taken alive.
Can give you guidance.
That's not a good That's not a good sign, actually.
I can give you guidance.
This is not giving me good ideas.
I can give you bless.
Bless everybody.
So, Poppy says, I know that spell.
You know bless?
Guidance.
Oh,
I know guidance. Aster taught me.
who taught you?
Aster did.
That Catwoman? Alright, well at least you're learning something from somebody. I'm proud of you.
Hey, she is a respectable member of the Athkatla community.
She is. She sells me all the illegal stuff.
Me too.
Jibs?
Yeah, it's about this time you see a short, round dwarf answer the door, and you are unclear for a moment if this is a female dwarf or a male dwarf, because the first impression you have is of long gray beard, long gray hair, all braided together in the front. And then you realize that you look, with tiny little glasses stuck on the end of their nose, and they're wearing a black dress with an apron over it, the silliest little white cap on the top. And Jibs, when Tiana calls, Jibs throws open the door. Tiana, my girl, you're here.
I'm home.
Again. You're home.
I hug him. And then
Big hug.
we wait a minute. I go, Jibs, these are our
Allies?
Business associates?
Associates? Friends?
these are the people we're babysitting.
Collateral?
Oh, your wards. These are your wards.
Sure. These are our wards. I believe they have business with Victor. Can you have drinks prepared?
Do you want tea or do you want drinks?
Drinks, of course.
Drinks.
Of course. This one, she pokes Lars in the ribs. Food too?
Oh. Yeah, food. Yes, food. Food. Yes, I need lots of food. Can I get bacon and a beer?
I don't take orders from you.
All right. Well then,
I was asking
please.
Miss Tiana if she wanted food.
Miss
Please,
Tiana,
When
can
Poppy?
we
you-
were skinny.
Poppy,
Yeah.
what do you like to eat?
Oh my gosh, I like to eat everything. I like to eat cakes, and I like to eat muffins, and I like to eat pancakes, and I like to eat bacon, and I like to eat sausages. One time I stole an entire summer sausage off of a cart as we were walking through the middle of the square in Epcot, and nobody noticed.
Very impressive.
I-
Jibs,
I'm
take
gonna-
down her full order.
I'm gonna put my hand on Tiana's shoulder, and goes, "She's never experienced a charcuterie board."
You guys must be terrible fathers if she's never experienced that before.
No, we're just poor.
That's not true. You have
Okay.
lots
You're
of money.
adventurers and you're poor?
We spend our
Wait, so-
money on preparation, on potions and shit. I'm definitely going to be spending my money on more lean.
Oh, you're like poor people who got into a lucrative business and just continue to be poor because you don't know how to handle money.
Yeah,
Exact-
they go shopping a lot.
I pull out my fancy crossbow and I go, "This doesn't pay for itself."
It kind of does if you're doing jobs with it.
Actually, it kind of does now that I think about it. It
I-
does
I-
pay for itself.
I literally grew up in a fucking woods. What do you want from me?
Well, there is dignity in being a self-made man, I suppose.
I kind of
Self-made.
want to ask what Davril did before he was the warlock, but I'm afraid because
No, I want to know what our cowboy did.
Wait, what?
yeah, what did you do before? Also, how did you... Never mind. How
What do you think I did before?
Hold on, you're
I'm trying
No,
to figure out how
cowboy.
you convinced
What?
Jeannie to give you her powers.
Whoa! Yeah. Let's just say,
Oh my god, Operation Davril Dick Down Part 1 was not Part 1.
no. Let's just say, look, I just needed help, and she needed help. I promised to do her a favor, and look, it was kind of all blur. I was heavily drinking that.
What? Did you fuck your patron?
No, I didn't fuck my patron. No.
I'm rolling.
Hold on,
She's
I thought that
she's
was
terrifying.
I thought that was part of becoming a warlock.
No, you don't fuck your patron to become a warlock.
Well, I've heard that succubi can be a warlock, and an ancient archfey can be a warlock, and that you got like a hot devil lady and a hot elf lady.
Look, my patron, she's very attractive, yes, but she can be very. I did not fuck her. We'll just leave it at that.
Tiana will put her hand on Arson and lean in and whisper, "You're asking these questions way too soon. You're supposed to get drinks down them first. Are you like an amateur here?"
No, I pull out the flask I've been drinking, which is this bottle.
Oh, you've just been pre-gaming.
I'm pre-gaming.
Oh, okay.
I imagine Arson pulls out a flask, actually pulls out a bottle.
Like, I got
Jibs-
this.
Jib starts shoving you all towards the.
Hey, Jibs, if we could get a charcuterie board, full spread, like, have you ever had Neverwinter Swiss? If you have any of that, that would be great. I've heard that is amazing, actually.
Jibs, I think we're just gonna give up on manners here, Jibs. Go ahead and just do whatever they say.
All right.
Trust me, I'm doing this mostly.
But all of you
for
need to tip
Poppy.
Jibs if you're gonna be doing this shit.
What time is it?
What?
All right, fine. Here's
10 gold.
Don't be stingy. He works
that
for rich
stingy?
people. 50 gold.
Ah,
All right,
shit.
sounds right. We are bad with money. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm tipping 10 gold pieces. That's pretty bad. If Meemaw was here, she'd be yelling at me so much.
Jibs takes the gold and just tucks it down their shirt.
I need a beer. It's morning? No, it's not.
It's afternoon. Like, I think it's like maybe like 3 in the afternoon.
Look, we spent most of the day murdering people, so if you could keep the drinks coming, that'd be great.
And get Victor so I can yell at him.
I was trying to get you to go into Victor. You kept shouting orders at me like I was your waitress.
Alright.
Oh yeah, so sorry. Again, pre-gaming. I'm already drunk by this point.
Wonderful.
Goodbye for in-game.
Oh, I also look like a since we left the cobbler shop, I look like a half drow of some sort, with like cropped side hair and just a weird mohawk.
Tiana, after walking in, and once you guys are at the study where Victor's waiting, she's gonna say, Lars, once again, I guess, thanks for, like, healing me when that asshole hit me really hard. I mean, I do most of my missions on my own, and I don't usually fight ball worshippers. I fight people who owe me money, who are usually fat and rich and don't have any powers. Second of all, so I need to go lay down for a bit. She's a little fucked up. She has 8 HP.
Holy shit.
She's a little fucked up. She's like, I'm gonna go lay down, get some drinks in me, and pass out. I think I'm pretty tired. But you know where to find me as she just walks toward the stairs and brushes her fingers along Davril's shoulder and disappears ascending.
Dude, you have a
You
way
got
with
a nice
women.
booty.
Does she have a way what? Oh, a way with
Apple has a
women.
way with women. But as she goes up the stairs, caked up.
Kicked up.
Jibs finally manages to cat herd you all into the study where Victor's waiting. And Victor is sat at the desk and has clearly just been listening to you all talk to his sister in the foyer.
Good to see you all are still alive.
Yeah, your sister helped. It was a big help.
I would hope so. She's a badass bitch.
I think you need to give her more holsters so she can hold more wands, so that she can get rid of them, even though that wands don't really go out of use.
What do you
know,
mean?
they
She
look-
does.
But more.
Wait, does she have like the these
Bandolero.
side holsters?
How many did you see?
or
Yeah,
the thigh holster?
How many did
Is she
you?
just-
How many holsters did you see?
Is she just casting spells and just like
The two.
dropping the wand?
Oh, only 2. She has 6.
Holy shit, that's pretty
Holy
impressive. That's awesome. That's really badass and intimidating.
Using wands like a fucking shotgun.
She's like Reaper.
Does she
Fucking Reaper.
Does she
I
pull
don't
them out
reload, I
and
just
just
get a new
drop
gun.
them?
She's fought a lot of assholes who thought they were so clever they get up close and they do that disarm attack and then she just flick another one.
Another one. Does she do a swish and flick?
Or like they're like, put your weapons on the ground. And then bang, you know, it's like that kind of thing.
Oh, where you hand over your first set of weapons, but you actually had another set of weapons ready.
And then-
they took your first set.
But then when they say, you know, and the other ones, and then you drop the second set, she has a third set. It's like that.
Terrible.
Excellent.
Anyway,
Jibs brings in, Jibs backs into the room and just like knocks the study door open with their butt, and they're pulling a wheeled cart in behind them, a serving cart, and there are 2 decks on this cart, and there's beer and wine and an assortment of mixed cocktails on the top, and on the bottom is just like crusty bread and a charcuterie board, and there's something that might be hummus, and they're little tiny profiteroles, itty bitty entremets.
He looks at Victor, watches as all this is wheeled in, and goes, there's only 3 of you.
I have a curse. The curse is a blessing in my heart. Also, I'm gonna eat a lot, but you're not gonna see it.
Oh, am I not supposed to talk to this one? I like his sister a lot.
I think, doesn't he know about her?
I thought
does not.
He knows that there's something. There's
Yeah,
something
he
amiss.
suspects, but he's never seen Poppy.
He's never been added to the group chat.
Poppy, do you like Victor? Do you feel safe around him? Do you feel comfortable around him, I guess?
You don't have to add him to group chat if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I think he is what he looks like.
A loan shark?
Evil?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
No, no.
Ian says that I'm supposed to decide who's good and bad for myself.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Arson. I have to respect my co-dad's opinion, my teachings, because if we keep contradicting each other, it's not gonna work out.
I know. How about I teach her?
She just turns uninvisible.
How about
What in the goddamn?
So, Poppy, there is a gray area between good and bad.
Well, yeah, that's where you are.
Okay.
She's
good.
smart.
I'm glad she knows where I lay.
Points at visible Poppy. My
He-
blessing.
Victor is also in that gray area.
I
Also,
know.
Victor, this is Poppy
Also, Sebastian.
and Sebastian. A lot
I
of
think we're all in the gray a little bit, except Lars. He's more on the good side.
Lars is. I feel like Lars is still in the gray. He's just like gray good. Like
He's
he
just
leans on the good side.
Yeah.
been trying to bleach himself.
I think you'll very quickly find that 98% of people are some form of gray.
Oh,
Interesting.
They claim this
How did you come across a fey dragon?
Razor.
I actually have no fucking idea.
And you're her dad.
Yeah.
I
Dads.
was hatched inside a warforged.
Yeah.
A warforged. He starts flipping through his notes.
There's a lot of stuff.
He's not here right now. He's busy.
Well, I'm not paid enough to know or bother knowing. Have some drinks! Pour! Jibs, please, make sure that their cups are filled to the brim.
Have a beer for Cervantes.
Like a bottled beer.
Telling me how to do my job.
I love you, Jibs.
Poppy, have you tried
I
wine
love you
yet?
too, Victor.
What? Have I tried what?
Have you tried wine yet?
I drink everything if I can get away with it.
I think we've had wine in front of her, which means
Yeah,
she's
then
had
I've had
wine.
it.
Yeah.
And
you've
I've
had
tried
had
beer and whiskey and champagne and whatever that weird green stuff was that Ian had the last time. And I think one time I stole an olive out of a dirty martini at a bar, but it wasn't any of your martinis. It was one from the table next door. Nobody noticed.
Damn.
I'm proud that nobody noticed. I'm proud of you.
Poppy, how old are you?
4 weeks.
Happy 4 weeks birthday. Let me treat you to something nice. He spins around in his chair and takes a decanter off a silver platter set from his personal stash, and he takes off the crystal top and pours, and you see a clear liquor goes into a glass with flakes of gold in it.
What the
It's
fuck
so
is
pretty.
that?
It's
Water
so
to-
pretty.
That's fancy shit.
Clear. Is that gin?
Water deep Goldschlager.
It's bullshit.
And then
She flies over And it probably looks absolutely ridiculous as she lands on Victor's desk because she is just like bright neon colors on what I imagine is a very austere desk.
Mm-hmm.
For me?
This is all yours. Happy 4 weeks birthday.
She just sticks her face in it. Oh. Oh.
Let the vapor out your nose.
She does that, a little trickle. You see a little trickle of her dragon breath come out, and it rolls, and it smells faintly of hot as it comes out her nose. Her dragon breath is euphoria breath. That's the closest thing I can think of.
It's actually that's a good example.
Please don't get my daughter drunk because she will get us high.
She'll get us high. So, Victor, to give you an update, we just wiped out the ball hall, as we like to call it.
Yes.
I don't think we learned anything new today.
The power of friendship? The weakness of pacifism?
Weakness of pacifism, yeah. How about we also learned that evil must be fought and not just let to win?
Yeah.
And
I want to go to Kathla now.
yeah, Athkatla is a war zone, so we might be going back sooner than rather than later.
Let me in.
Yeah.
Well, straight to business, I see.
Well, I mean, it's slightly business. We're still getting drunk tonight.
Wonderful. I wasn't quite ready to depart just immediately. I thought I had a few more days as he steps beyond his desk and you see the bunny slippers on his feet.
Did we catch you at a bad time?
Victor, I don't need to be sober to ride a boat. And neither do you.
I mean, granted, there was also talk that we see the newest Wick production.
We should also give Bubbles a heads up for leaving early.
Yes,
Right, she wants to come back with us.
and she's a great asset.
And she is at the Temple of Agma, where the theater is.
Guess John Wick movie.
I guess we're going to go watch John Wick at some point.
Yeah, we gotta go see John Wick at one point. And talk to her.
Do you like the theater, Victor?
Last time I was at the theater with you people,
I died.
I got teleported to another dimension.
Papa, usually I don't like to think about, the times I almost died.
I think that I am still in the throes of processing my trauma.
I need to get a therapist for my daughter. She's only 4 weeks old, but fuck, I need a therapist for her now.
4 week old, that's actually pretty mature, but also, we probably need to get her a therapist.
I mean, I'm gonna live for a really long time.
Do any of us know how long fairy dragons live?
No.
I just imagine she's
Or-
definitely going to just outlive all of them.
Or is it like or is she like regular dragons where like a young dragon is 1 to 100 years old?
I hope Poppy keeps
There
preparing.
is a young dragon, a young fairy dragon, and an older fairy dragon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna.
just hope-
You just hope what?
This is out of game. I just hope Poppy keeps popping. If she's gonna live forever, I just hope she pops in every campaign. That's it.
Ah. I'm gonna take very small cocktail glasses and begin pouring liquor in them and placing them in front of people around a table. And go.
Arson's gonna take his and shotgun it.
Oh.
They're not very big glasses, but they're like poison. Like
What?
But it's like the kind that you can't even like taste it, so it's just like smooth liquor.
I'm sorry. What was that first part though?
It's poison.
Something about poison?
Are you
Just
poisoning
poison.
us?
Yeah, with absinthe. I'm putting absinthe in your drinks.
Oh, you're just poisoning us with liquor. Okay.
Yes. So,
We're
as
already drinking poison.
Wormwood.
I place those fancy little glasses in front of you, each of the glasses is like chilled in my mind. I'm like, we have like a fridge, and you pull the glasses out the fridge. And I will sit down with a glass. And Victor,
It's just a box that opens up to the material plane of ice.
yes. You mentioned that there's war going on in Athkatla. You want to leave sooner rather than later. I want to take this moment to not speak as your protector or contracted overseer, watcher, whatever. More as an ally against the Cowled Wizards.
We've bled together. You're an ally at this point.
When you go to Athkatla, what is your plan?
Well, I have my lady love who's gonna go, and I'll just walk up to her and she'll tell me what to do. That was my plan.
Assassinate Richard.
Oh yeah. Kill Dick.
Yeah. That's
Well,
we don't have a plan up to that, but that's like the main goal.
I have a question for you guys. What's the maximum range for your spells?
What?
That's an odd question, but
That's a problematic question.
yeah.
Right now my maximum range is 100 without having a disadvantage. But if we get another level up, I could have 400 without disadvantage.
I have 120, but that's not because of my abilities. Flourish escape.
I also have 120 for my range.
I'm just saying.
Spell sniper.
I'm just saying, does Richard like to make a lot of speeches?
Well, the thing is
You're the only person in this room from Athkatla.
I am? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what's up here?
Does he like to make a lot of speeches?
He tends to make Yes. He likes to make appearances. He doesn't give speeches. He is not a great orator. Excuse me, I can talk. He's not a great orator, but he is. He likes to show up in very fancy armor and a little laurel wreath, and he likes to preside over events. Like, he would have dropped the flag at the Council of Five Royal Crown. He likes to preside over high-profile executions.
He's a Stalin, not a Hitler. God damn it. Alright, that's fine.
Well, very quickly. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you do.
Go ahead.
But he's not the important person.
I mean, he's the head. Is he the head?
Marika.
Yeah.
Dick is the head of the Salim Chants.
But is the Slim Chance important?
Yeah.
At least politically.
They're the first seat on the council. They are ostensibly the patrons of the Cowled Wizards.
He's pretty much the president of Athkatla.
Dictator.
Yeah.
Dictator, whatever you want to call it.
He's self-proclaimed dictator.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't even call himself anything else. He didn't say, like, first citizen. No, he said, I'm the dictator. I am a dictator.
I think he said he was a tyrant, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when our Warforged buddy was confronting him at that party.
I have another question. Does anybody know what he's doing right now? Every ally is a good ally, and maybe getting this Warforged who can turn into a goddamn bear whenever the fuck he wants.
Oh,
Did he tell us where he was going?
He said he was fucking off.
He said that there was a problem in the grove when he left.
You do have a divination wizard in your party, you know.
He's a pocket watch right now.
Right here.
She holds it up. She's a little unsteady on her little back feet.
Yeah, that's my co-parent.
Wait, look.
And when she opens the pocket watch, you see where before Ian's pocket watch just ran backwards. Now you see that there are multiple hands on this clock, just not like the standard number. There are so many hands moving backwards and forwards at the same time that you can't tell what it is. He changed to chrono magic when he leveled up the last time.
Your
Oh.
friend
Fuck.
is weird.
Friend?
Yeah.
A lot of our friends
Co-father.
are weird. We got one that is a mind mage. He does weird shit. Yeah, at this point, I consider Sebastian an ally. At least he has yet to prove otherwise.
It's Trixie.
He did strike me as a bit of a fuckboy.
Hold on. We have an actual fuckboy in the part. Well, I guess I don't want to talk. I don't want to call Davril an actual fuckboy because
What does that mean?
Well,
No, you don't need to know, Poppy. That's when you're. We'll explain when you're 12 months old, I guess.
does
Okay.
dragon. Never mind. That's a thought I am gonna have another time. You're gonna figure out about that until you're older, Poppy.
going to a more substantive conversation point, let's just take a moment to identify all the different possible tasks and goals to achieve here. So aside from just showing up and assassinating Richard Salemchant, what else is there that could or does need to be done? Was there any other factions? Was there any other figureheads? Was there any other targets?
Well, the resistance wizard movement has split between
Your fake girlfriend?
no, she doesn't command wizards. The old fucker,
I bet.
I bet, and those who don't follow a bet.
Wait, who are those who don't follow a bet?
You didn't tell them this before.
I did not tell them this before. I'm telling them now. There are some wizards that don't listen to a bet and are kind of anarchistically running their own show.
They're just doing their own thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're doing
These
a
are the
terrorism.
terrorists?
They
Yeah,
are
that's
doing
why.
a terrorism.
That's why it's on fire.
Oh god, fucking damn it.
So the resistance wizards aren't all unified, and some have decided terrorism is praxis.
Oh my god, this is Star Wars. So we got a few Sagareras. So we got some anti-establishment wizards doing random shit that we don't know about. And then we got the still decentralized rebel wizards.
Well, they listen to a bet.
I mean, we still need to get them gathered. We're at war at this point, so it's time to gather forces.
I mean, yeah, I think we just need to go into the city and really talk to Yvette or any of the other leaders. I mean, you know, I know I do have a vested interest in talking to Dame L'Oreal, but she would probably also know what's going on. I know she's been fighting a lot.
I've been wanting to ask actually about the Order of the Radiant Heart. Whose side are they on? Whose side have they officially said they are on?
The side of this, the side of good.
Okay, so what I understand is there's only two sides. There's the wizards and against the cowed wizards.
Against.
Oh,
Roll me, Davroll. Roll me an intelligence check.
okay. Ooh.
All right, there we go. You're sitting here thinking about this, and Lars is drunk and like clearly going to say that his girlfriend is on the side of good, and um, and Arson hasn't been privy to all of the information that you've been privy to. And Victor's the one who asked the question, and you're sitting there and you're thinking, and you're like putting two and two together, and you realize that L'Oreal has sent you in the direction of smugglers for help. She is clearly talked about knowing a bet. Hannes has mentioned a passing acquaintanceship with Dame L'Oreal. You saw Dame L'Oreal talking to Subri and some of the other minor houses on the council. You get the feeling with that role that Dame L'Oreal has been playing a very long game to try and keep peace, while staying on the side of right and giving the appearance of being a neutral, lawful party in the city.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just come out and say, Dave Memorial, knows, like you said, a bet. Tanis dealt with Suvri, all these other folks. I mean, yeah, we could say she's on the side of good, but overall, she's focused on. She's worked hard to, attempt to keep some sort of peace in the city. Dame L'Oreal, I believe, is one of our probably most trusted allies we have to go to.
Well, then it looks like we know where you're going when you arrive.
Well, my question is why do we have to maintain the looks of mortality or of neutrality?
I don't. From communications I've received, I don't think there is no veneer of neutrality anymore.
So she has chosen a side.
In a sense, I would say so. I mean, in a way, I guess you can argue it's kind of neutrality. I mean, no offense, but I mean, Shadow Thieves aren't probably the squarest group out there. Force of good.
I mean, I'll be honest, we kind of aren't a force of good, but we find more freedom in having lesser laws that the cowed wizards do. At least we wouldn't ban arcanic magic practice outright.
True.
Arson, what do you believe in?
I believe in, that's a hard question to ask, to be honest. I believe in laws. I believe in, thou shalt not steal, even though I steal a fuck ton. You see, I've said this before, it's no fun if the laws say the only law is you can't cast magic. Well, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Just steal from people?
So you want laws so you can break them.
Laws are meant to be broken.
I mean, as a person who steals as well, yeah, I get it. It's just such a weird thing to just say.
I've always argued that it's more fun getting what you want while loopholing the laws.
I will be honest, my widow, I guess, she used to be part of the law.
That sounds like trauma.
I mean, yeah, that's very much part of the trauma, but that was also part of the, the chase.
Hmm.
But
Oh,
she...
Don't get him started.
Don't get me started.
Hey, no, please, not.
The
no.
chase.
I've already heard your fetish, and I don't
I don't agree. Look, at the end of the day, I mean, I agree the cow wizards are someone needs to be taken out, but we also, have to face this. We got to also take out these rogue wizards as well that are causing terrorists.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have you released the serial killer. That was probably a bad idea on our part.
Nobody
And that
released him.
evil slime.
They
That's
escaped.
slime, yeah.
You fuck. If pointed pocket watch. If Ian was here, to you people.
Oh, the alcohol's working. Perfect. Pours another one.
Look, boys, maybe we should actually. I know this might disagree, but it seems like, I mean, assuming what that cow wizard said, it seems like the terrorist wizards are actually more of a threat right now. I think we should handle them first before handling the cow.
I mean, enemy of my enemy is my friend until you win.
Sure.
I was gonna say is the cow wizards will probably also be going after them.
Well, all we hear is rumor and mystery. Let us go there and see what is really going on.
That's a good point. What I really... Lars,
But
communicate with somebody and they have cat laugh.
Right now.
I cannot.
Not until after midnight.
I cannot until after midnight.
If
pull
you...
out my ring that Remy gave me, I'll call her.
Okay.
Hello?
Everyone
Hello?
huddle around the
Hello?
phone.
What's going on?
No.
Hello? Operation Devil Dick Down Bar 2?
It's not that.
Damn, take down first.
Yeah, I haven't used this before. It's like,
Devil Dick Down 2, Operation Boogaloo.
I'm gonna leave the room if y'all can't behave.
Puppy.
I'm gonna stealth and follow him.
I was like, shit, we can all stealth and follow him. Fuck him.
You
I will go in my lamp, and I'd like to see you try to stuff into the
Son of a bitch!
God damn it, Poppy! Can you turn me invisible?
No, I can only turn myself invisible.
Puppy, can you get in that lamp?
If I'm wearing you like a hat, can you turn me invisible?
Puppy, hit him on the DM chat. Just at him.
Wait, hold on. She casts color spray at you.
And who?
What do I have to save?
It is a...
Please, I've given my daughter too much beer for her to poison to color spray me.
Davro, who is this
Whatever it
person
is,
that
I'm
you're
making it
scandalously
a
calling?
Arson is definitely drunk.
Whoa. I'm not scandalously calling her. It's just it's someone who
Oh, I just gotta roll the...
whole
No,
deer.
she doesn't roll high enough.
Right.
She's an ally.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just friends.
We're colleagues.
Nothing
Just
really
friends.
nothing really between us that I don't think of. I don't know. I don't know how she feels. And, she's almost she's like the sister of someone I know. I'm about to give her a call.
Davro, I gotta ask you, what's with all this non-committal? You just hit it and quit it, or is it?
Whoa.
You've been accusing me of fuckboy, Davro.
There's nothing wrong with that, son.
Arson, didn't you spend the night with Ninky last night?
Yeah, don't you judge me? You try to try to deny that relationship. Yeah, don't talk to me about hitting it and quitting it.
What a
I was
hypocrite.
not expecting that relationship with Ninky actually to happen. I don't know. I was drunk at the time.
Excuses,
You know, I retract my statements about that. So you have a good day.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this call right now. I don't know how this works. I just say hello to the ring.
Okay. When you pick up the ring and you sort of rub your thumb across it, and it reminds you briefly of what it felt like when you let Rashaya out of her lamp the first time. It feels like this little spark of magic comes across your thumb as you rub it. And the first thing you hear, you say hello, and as you're saying that, you hear Doremi's voice. Davril, is everything all right? Are you all right? Is Bubbles all
Yes.
right?
Yes, Bubbles is all right. We protected her. She is all right.
Bad news. She wants to come back.
Yeah, she wants to come back. She understood the situation, and you know, her and I want to make sure you are safe. So we will be returning as soon as possible. Back there.
Okay. I'd honestly prefer that you both be where I could see you and not halfway across the continent.
Yeah. She says, yeah. I think is everything all right over there? I know I've been hearing reports that the city's pretty much on fire. You haven't been hurt, or you know anyone. It hasn't gotten that bad to you, has it?
They set the gym district on fire 3 days ago. My house is safe. And the Cremor estate. They doused the fires before it spread into the Golden Strand, but the rest of the gym district is charcoal. Embers and smoke. I don't think they finished tallying the dead yet.
I mean, I guess it's like Day Memorial. I guess what's the order? Are they doing a decent job as best they can to kind of hold things back?
The Order of the Radiant Heart, Dame L'Oreal, she's doing her best to protect the people, since nobody else seems concerned with them. The city has been divided up between the factions. Fortifications, guard posts, skirmishing every day or so. I haven't heard from her directly. But I try to keep safe. I think things are on the precipice here. Of war, of disaster, of death. I don't know.
Okay. How long is that a character? How long does it took us to get to Waterdeep from from there?
A week.
Okay.
Can we go faster? Can we get there today?
You not by boat. If you could find somebody to teleport you, you could get there today. Though the only people that you know that have teleportation are in Athkatla and not here. By boat, you ran into rough weather on the way here. You could have made the trip in 3 days by boat.
Okay. And another question out of character: did we at any point stop for like supplies or anything like on the way to Waterdeep, or it was just a straight shot?
It was just a straight shot. You were on what you figured out later was a smuggling vessel, and you figured that out when the sailing ship Egg Salad basically did a rolling stop in Waterdeep Harbor, let you all off, and split before they paid any docking tolls.
Mm.
They just slowed down enough to shove you off the boat.
And the goods.
Yeah.
Back in character. All right. We're gonna get Bubbles, and we're gonna. Unfortunately, we can't. We don't know anyone who can teleport us there. But we'll hop on a boat and we'll be there as soon as we can.
I mean, we're friends with allies. Friends is too many word, too big of a word. Allies with one of the most prominent clans,
Factions?
family.
What?
I was gonna say like family, but you know it's supposed to be crime family. But we're friends with one of the most prominent families of Waterdeep. Maybe they know how to teleport people.
Victor,
Yeah, Victor, do you do spells? Teleport.
teleport me.
That would require a conjuration wizard, I'm afraid.
Victor.
And no one in the family of wands is a conjuration. Fuck, it's Elias.
Elias
And he is
Wands.
in the goddamn Undermountain. Fuck.
Can you just buy it?
Can we
No,
can we
I know
send
you're
him a
not-
letter? Can we just like message him and be like, "Yo, we need you right now."
Out of game. Could you all stop trying to avoid the encounter I built for you?
Just go on the boat.
Yeah, I just Arson. I think we have to. Arson, I have to think we accept that we can't get any sort of teleportation. I feel it in my lamp. I feel it in my lamp.
Boat.
You know what? This is actually a good thing. I need to get ammunition.
Yeah.
Yes, and it gives me
I-
time to talk to my beloved.
Yeah.
I still want to get there like right fucking now.
Just put
But-
more sails on the boat.
how,
Sure, that's how speed works.
in my mind, because there's something I technically, because I was informed by Rebecca the Knave, how much time would add on if I somewhat took a pit stop and go to the gate real quick? For personal
Well, it's on the way. It's on the way. It is not the most direct route. But really it would put on a couple of, however many days you stayed in Baldur's Gate.
The city, though, is on fire, so it's kind of more important than this.
I don't want
okay.
to spend any time in the city of blood.
Well, I'm thinking this to myself.
But
I'm sorry not saying this out loud.
I know, but like it's called the city of blood. For a
Look, and
reason.
I'm going there to get blood, you know, so I guess take it. I'll just he keeps that in mind, but like it's probably more important to get back to my cop and handle that. Dapper will Remy just keep staying safe, and we'll try to get there as soon as possible.
I can take care of myself now. At least, you stay safe and keep my daughter safe. I owe you a great deal, and I would like to see you again to repay you.
Yeah, I promise I'll get back.
Good.
And I'll just, I don't know how to hang this up.
Clink.
the spell will dissipates.
I imagine that's what he says before he has to hang up.
I don't know how to hang this up.
Yeah, like I didn't explain how to hang this up.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Usually when I get to that point, I just say, "Okay, bye."
Look, there's no punch on this ring. But anyways, yeah, we should get back. So, we should get back there as soon as possible.
Let's just go to the boat and tell him to leave now.
Can we at least take like a long rest?
You guys.
At this point, you all would have had a short rest.
Oh, thank God.
We can rest on the boat.
Yeah, alright, well, someone needs to go contact Bubbles. I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, someone needs to can't you contact Bubbles?
How? I don't have sending or anything like that.
We
Bubbles
literally,
has sending, and Sebastian has sending, and you know where Bubbles lives.
we do
Yeah.
know where Bubbles lives.
Alright, we're just gonna go to
Yeah.
Bubbles.
Jibs, please have the carriage arranged.
Please have the bubbles arranged.
Do you want me to pack up all of this food they didn't eat?
Yes,
As he
back it up.
watches the fairy dragon just start shoving food into her tiny little mouth.
Oh,
I
Arson is
thought-
still going to make like I don't know, like weird combinations of cracker, salami, and cheese, and then maybe like.
Are you
sauce
making a
of some kind.
Scooby-Doo sandwich? Making a Scooby-Doo sandwich out of this stuff on this charcuterie board?
Absolutely.
I've done that with Lunchables.
Yeah.
I do this all the time with the charcuterie boards my parents make. I just make sandwiches.
So Jibs will go and takes out like a little paper box and packs up the food, and it's
Oh,
all
thank
very neat. And they tie a decorative napkin around it into the shape of a swan. They hand it over and they go arrange for the carriage.
Damn, I kind of wish I had like a tablet device that I could just take a picture of this and then send it to a social media of some sort.
Do you need an illustration made?
No, actually, just knowing that this has happened in my life is good enough.
All right.
Hop in.
Does anybody have a passive perception over 18?
Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
man.
No.
Okay.
Fuck you. No.
Nothing happens.
17!
I hope it's my daughter. I hope it's my daughter. I hope it's
I
my
hope
daughter.
it's Poppy doing shit,
I hope it's my daughter. I hope it's my daughter.
and not somebody trying to assassinate us from the rooftops.
Fuck.
Everyone hop in the carriage.
The
Doubles
carriage
in the
is
carriage.
just as comfortable and well sprung as you remember. It is a very smooth ride towards the Temple of Agma. It's not particularly long either. The Temple of Agma is sort of on the outskirts of the castle ward. And you roll up just as the matinee of John Wick, Assassin of Renown, is letting out. And you just see like the most excited theater goers, and they're talking about it, and they're like, he killed like 4 guys with a pencil?
Are you sure we don't have time to see it?
Arson just goes, "Can we see it?"
No. No, no.
Come on, like, we can just take a late boat.
Arson's just gonna be like, is there another showing?
Sadio leans out. Oh, hello, darlings. There is another showing. There's a show at 7.
Can we get
No.
tickets, please?
No,
For-
no.
For you.
5 tickets.
God
No,
damn
4
it.
tickets.
What in the
Vander.
god?
I owe you one. I appreciate
I
One
mean,
day
I
I'll,
personally
I'll
love
take
the
you up
John
on
Wick
that.
plays.
Jen's secret encounter was in the theater all along.
No, it's on a boat, motherfucker.
Me trying to beeline to the boat. Nobody else's boat. Fuck. God damn it.
John Wick play, let's go see it!
I'm trying to get to this boat all game.
Yeah, he's like good. I'll go. How many tickets you got? You got 5. Does that include Bubbles? I guess I don't know if she gets free tickets for this. I'm just gonna be like Bubbles. We're about to go, but we got to see this play real quick.
Yeah, we also need to like have a conversation with Bubbles during the play. I'm not sure if that's rude or anything.
That's absolutely rude.
Yeah.
I
There-
understand, but Beth Katla is kind of on fire right now, and we need to discuss some
but-
things.
Also, that redhead on stage is one of the heroes of Waterdeep.
Can you get me a meet? Can I meet her, please?
Can we get backstage tickets?
Well, you already met Hinbane. It's Ezra on stage. He's playing John Wick.
He's playing John Wick.
Oh my god. No, not him.
All right, we gotta see this. Like 100%. If Ezra is playing John Wick, I gotta see one of these guys. He threw a fucking psychic knife and killed a dragon with it.
It's probably the most violence you've ever seen in a stage play.
Amazing.
Yeah, there's just psychic knives flying all over the place. At one point, he is in a scuffle in what looks to be a sauna. The only thing that he has available is the ladle that you use to put water over the hot stones in the sauna. He beats a man to death with it. None of you probably notice, but his stage punches are not very good. This is not a man who can throw a punch. But he's doing his best. He's a pretty good actor. The charisma makes up for it. There are illusion wizards in the wings that are like providing like the blood and gore. It's great.
Arson's a little too into it. Like clapping when he's not supposed to.
Oh.
Oh no.
Guy gets a pencil, claps.
Is this what it's like to take your grandfather to the theater?
Kind of.
Oh no, that's worse.
Listen, I'm just glad that my daughter can turn invisible because we don't have to pay for her ticket, and that's a good scam.
You have a daughter?
No.
Somebody had a child with you?
Listen, I'm in the dad collective, alright?
You too?
What?
She's
Victor?
Two?
She's
COO?
she's seen Poppy.
Oh.
She's seen Poppy.
Poppy's my daughter.
I don't think we charge for tiny creatures anyway, even if they're not invisible.
Thank God, because I'm not paying.
You didn't pay for these tickets.
Thank you, Lathander, because I don't want to pay.
You should probably think, you know what, it's fine. Just know Sadiel has a long memory. They will collect on that.
Davril, I expect you to pay. If you know what I mean, Davril.
Look, I really want to see this play.
Yeah, it is worth it. It is worth it. And the snacks are really good.
Snacks?
Yeah.
What snacks?
Well, there's somebody like going down the aisles, like with a little dancing light above their like almost like a cigarette tray, where they've got like popcorn and they've got like candy and yeah.
Arson would definitely have been like, you got. Fuck, I'm trying to think of an old-timey candy, but I can't think of anything aside from sour gummy worms.
Like Cracker Jacks?
Lemon heads.
Lemonade.
milk
Lemon
duds?
heads! Lemon heads! You got lemon heads? And Arson will get get like a little package of lemon heads.
There's no way that man doesn't eat black licorice.
I love
Arson.
No way.
Arson doesn't like black licorice. He likes lemon heads and hot tamales.
Bubbles judges you a little.
Mike and Ike's?
That's fine.
Oh,
Because hot tamales are fucking bitchin'.
After the show,
This is Victor's this old man sitting there just watching you guys like play with just shitloads of candy.
Bubbles is also watching. These are my friends. Is this what it's like
Friends?
to have fathers?
Well,
I think.
I mean,
you can ask Bubbles. You can have. You
I
can
mean-
part of-
Do you
your original dad was kind of a dick, so
want me to pretend to be your father? Because I'm pretty sure I can be a better father than... I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not really into age play, but thank you.
Alright.
There's a really weird dynamic here of
Yeah.
like I've been hired to be like your bodyguard, and then you guys are like hired to be her bodyguard, so it's like a bodyguard for the bodyguard.
Are you saying you're the great granddad?
I'm watching you guys go crazy on this candy, and I'm starting to think like I'm the grandpa here.
I think Mr. Wands, you might be the only professional here.
That too.
Hey.
Well, I was told that Arson was a professional, but this is very entertaining.
Hey, don't look at me. I've lost almost everything I have, so...
Except
I'm
his hot
pretty-
tamales.
Except for
And
these
his
hot
capacity
tamales.
for drinking.
Oh, are you like?
And my capacity for drinking.
To be honest, Arson is a little older than me, but Arson, you're like the type of person who's like, I'm 100 years old and I've had to restart my life 4 times now. Is it like that?
No, I'm the type of person where it's like, my enemy has kidnapped my daughter and I have lost my mind to rage, so I have no idea what's going on right now.
Here, have some candy.
Thank you.
I just asked for more lemonade.
After the show, the ushers come to clear you out of the little private box that you're in, and Bubbles just looks at them and says, "Give me a minute, Frank, please." And they're like, whatever. And Frank pulls out a cigarette and walks backstage. So I assume you did not want to treat me to John Wick, assassin of renown.
No, we will be going to Athkatla in about a day.
Oh, like early morning tomorrow.
Yeah, like, so we... Is it murder if it's technically self-defense? We definitely killed a whole bunch of ball worshippers. Like, it was justified in the fact that they were also,
Ball worshippers?
no, not just ball worshippers, but they were hired by a cowled wizard bitch. So we captured the cowled wizard, and things happened. Anyway, found out the city was on fire, and we needed to be there like yesterday. So we're gonna try to get there as fast as possible. There's a ship leaving in about a day. I think it was 2 days when we got the ticket.
I will
I think
pay
it's-
them to go faster.
Fuck, I'll kill everyone on the ship and then sail it myself if we have to.
Whoa, no.
I don't think you should do
Yeah,
that.
we don't do that. No, we won't be able
I
to
don't
sell
think
it
any
off.
of nobody, none of you are sailors.
That's
Good
correct,
point.
Bubbles.
Yes.
Good point. I've been
But-
drinking too much. I
But
know.
Arson is expressing his emotions, and they're
Yes.
valid.
Yes,
And I agree with them because I want to get there faster.
I do too. Not the killing of the crew part. But yes.
You might consider a little bit more repression.
Repressing who?
You'd think, but my daughter's on the line, so I'm a little emotional.
Oh, just my mother is in the middle of a city on fire.
So you also feel a little emotional. I can understand that.
Right, but so far I've kept my shit together. So,
Rose, are you okay?
I have had an attempt on my life yesterday. I've had approximately 8 hours of sleep trying to recover from that. I spent all day today packing, and then the fellows who are ostensibly my escort and companions and protectors of some kind show up drunk and take me to a play.
No, it's everything you wanted and more.
It's so good. So I spent the rest of my day getting this, and she pulls out a crossbow. I didn't have a weapon, so I spoke with the Reverend Mother, and she helped me get this.
Do you know how to use that?
Yes, she whips it out, and as she does, arms that look like dragon wings extend from the sides of the crossbow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Dragonwing sounds familiar, but not to Arson.
Let's see. How does she do? Yeah, she fires at the wall behind your head. And the crossbow bolt hits, and then a spider web of lightning damage goes across the wall and leaves scorch marks on the wood.
That's pretty good. You may want to try. So, unlike Lars' firing ability, you can't just point it at someone and pull the trigger and hope it hits someone. You have to lead your targets, and Arson's probably just gonna go into a spiel about like wind and gravity effects on bolts and stuff like that. And he's gonna try
What's your
to.
AC?
20.
She just you get halfway through mansplaining this to her, and she just reaches out and flicks you in the ear and casts shocking grasp.
I was thinking more like it was dad's planning.
I thought she was gonna shoot him.
Like, it's like he's gonna like push her elbow up. It's like extend your elbow. You want your arm extended out to hit this guy. Is just point a line from your
she casts
shoulder
shocking
to
grasp
your
on you,
finger.
and yeah, it does 19 damage.
Oh fuck, that hurts.
Damn,
Ow.
she's tough.
Yeah.
So,
It's just I literally have crossbow expert.
so now that you
Can I-
have been,
I'd like to give you a piece of advice, Arson, if I can.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody doesn't ask you for advice, you shouldn't proffer it.
I mean, it's just an Arson fires 6 bolts into a single target for like a second.
You know what? Why don't you have another drink?
I don't have another drink.
You
Where's
can
my-
have mine. You can have mine. You can have mine. Lars, were you gonna say something?
I just want to go to the boat.
I
just
also
want-
would like to go to the boat. My bags are packed.
I really need to. The goal of my life is in like a shittiest city I've ever known in my life. It's like the second city I've ever known, but the fuck me.
Wait,
I was born there. It's terrible.
does the man? Oh, hold on, are you saying Athkatla is the shittiest city you've ever been to in your life?
Yeah, it's
Or-
pretty shit.
Yeah.
It's only shit if you don't have money.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Let's you got your stuff packed. Good.
I
Let's
do.
just. All right. I am sorry that we might have been a little unprofessional and did kind of take you to a plane. Yeah, I don't know. I apologize for that. Let's just go.
I do appreciate a good love of the theater, but I'm a little keyed up to enjoy it, I think.
That's fair.
That's good. That's it.
So, is your intention to go directly from the theater to the docks?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, can we like do a pit stop to where I can get more ammo?
Sure.
Yeah, let's all say we're gonna. I'm just gonna say
Just
goodbye.
one more stop at like
The one shop, Ian shop.
Ian's
Shop?
shop, where I can get probably a fuck ton more bolts.
Sure. Shopping. All right. What do y'all want to get? What are you trying to buy here?
I want to get at least up to probably 60 gold worth of bolts, which is 150 bolts.
Sure. Sure, you go by the blacksmith that Ninky had pointed out to you before. It's just a basic blacksmith, and you pick up bolts. If anybody needs to buy ammo of other kinds, you can buy that there as well.
Can I send you like some homebrew bolts I've made? There's like bulla bolts and literally they just bolts that break into bullas and restrain people.
Well, you know two people who make custom magic items. And you could commission a custom magic bolts if you'd like.
How long would that take?
Well, it'd probably be overnight if you wanted Ian or his father to do it. Lillian or his dad. When you made it back to Athkatla, you know that Aster has a
Soft boy.
soft boy in the back room. Makes things for her.
Do we have an Aster shopping app where we can put in an order so that when we get there,
Yeah. Aster, please beat him up, please.
You want me to? I think I can call her.
Oh wait, can I spend another 150 bolts or another? I gotta do some math real quick.
Don't do math while you're drunk.
400 gold and trade those plus 150 plus 1 bolts for 150 plus 2 bolts.
oh,
No.
800 gold.
No.
1,000.
No. You can't have them, man. I hit for like 1 million. You can't have them.
Zach's like, I can negotiate this. Jen's like, no, you cannot. You cannot pass go. Do not collect $200.
I'll try negotiating. If somebody says no, I'll be like, all right, more money, give more gold. Just throw gold at it.
God said no, man.
1,000 gold.
You don't need to make him into a Gatlin gun. He's fine.
He's fine.
You're right. He's already a Gatling gun.
We're all just like waiting in the cart, like watching through the window, like him going, "Please!"
I can't make them. There aren't that many in the whole city.
Come on, Arson, we gotta go.
Arson, please. Please. I want to go back to Katla.
All right, let's. 150 plus 1 bolts are fine.
You can also go to the apothecary that Ninky sent you to if you wanted potions.
Oh no.
Can I get another potion of speed?
You mean
I already
lean?
have one. Here, take one. Take
You
one.
already have one?
Just take mine. I haven't used it. I just want to go in the goddamn boat. Here, just take it.
I have the gold, man.
Hold on.
Spend the gold.
Hold on. I just want to clarify. It's one of the funny ones.
Give him the funny one. Give
It's
him the funny one and don't
You know
tell
what?
him.
No. Hold on. I'm not gonna
Don't tell me that because I will use it. I'm a gambling man. You know that.
No. I'm not telling you. Lars is not telling you. He's giving you a clean potion.
I'm gonna call it potion of speed. Quotations clean.
Yeah. Yes.
All right, we're going. We're going. You got your speed. We're going.
As we're just like trotting along the road with the carriage, I'm just gonna look around the group and go, "All right, we're about to take off back to Athkatla. Is there anyone that anybody wants to do a quick visit or a goodbye to?" And he looks at Davril.
I would say at one point, this is before we went shopping, would have tried to sneak away.
Oh my god.
Just say goodbye. I'm just saying goodbye to her because we might go on this adventure and die. So I just say goodbye. That's
You know, before you go.
Yeah. I just go. Look, I go to Sorry. I was like, look, I'll be honest with you. You know, I plan, to keep my promise if I survive. But where I'm going, pretty dangerous road ahead of me. So just remember goodbye. And then I give her a kiss.
Oh.
And I get back to the group.
After you separate and you start to walk away, she grabs your shoulder and she goes, "Will we be seeing you again?"
I gotta eventually drop bubbles back off here at some point. I'm assuming, so maybe.
Well, whenever you come back on vacation, feel free to stop by the mansion. I'll have some lessons ready for you.
I see. Then I stop by Sariel's place. Sariel's.
Hitting up all of them. All right.
We're going to that tour.
Says goodbye to Tiana. Do you go to Sadiel at the box office?
Yeah, I already got it.
There's a line like around the corner, and Sadiel just holds up a hand.
Yeah, I cut the
People that
line
are
out.
waiting. Yeah. Puts a back in 5 minutes sign up, and then just steps to the outside to talk to you. Well, hello, darling. I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Look, I'm going on a very dangerous mission. I don't know if I'll get back. I do the thing.
Before you get halfway through the next bit of this, Sadiel tips your cowboy hat up and just plants a big kiss on you and almost bends you backwards. They're
I was gonna do
quite
it.
tall.
Whoa!
They just plant one on you.
All right. I was like, I was about to do that. All right. Well, I'll probably see you around. And then I'll sneak back to the group. So I just come back with it. Like, I took care of it. I had to go buy something.
Deborah, what's that?
It's blood.
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
Funny. It is definitely lipstick. is definitely lipstick, and it's actually 2 different shades of lipstick, and one of them looks familiar and the other one doesn't.
I think it's what? I think we need to go to the boat immediately.
Okay, so you make it to the boat. The Empress is a magnificent looking ship. The egg salad that you arrived in Waterdeep looked like it should have been named the egg salad. It was a small sloop. It was unassuming, to say the least. And the Empress is just beautiful. It has 3 full masts, teak wood, the figurehead of a beautiful woman, long flowing hair, a crown. And as you come aboard, you see the captain. And the captain is a very dapper, older human man. Short white hair, big white beard that's been split in 2 with little gold beads at the end. And he's talking with a deckhand about making sure that all of the cabins are comfortable and they're getting ready to set sail and have provisions laid in and all of that. Hello?
I pushed Avril forward.
We need to get back on the colony, and we have this ticket here. I know you're not supposed to leave until tomorrow, but we need to leave today.
Well, we are still expecting 2 or 3 more passengers.
Who
You
are
have
these
to make up-
passengers?
Yeah, who are they? And how much was the ticket? And can I buy that ticket from them so we can just sail right now?
Well, I'm sure I could not tell you the identity of my clients, but I can tell you that if you are willing to pay for the cost of their berth,
Yeah, how much could it cost?
I don't even ask how much it costs. I hand him 5,000 gold.
Holy shit. Okay.
you are a man who knows how much a good sailing ship is worth. We can be ready to cast off in 3 hours,
You know what?
unless you do not want provisions. If you do not want provisions, then we could leave now.
3 hours is fine.
Yeah, we don't. Okay. I guess we get privilege.
I mean, it could be a week, could be more.
Are you just willing to sail without provisions?
No, we want to get. Laura, you want to get there fast, right?
No, I just don't understand why he's sarcastically saying that we could do this, and I'm just like, what if I actually answered yes?
Oh, I have provisions for me and my sailors. You could eat hardtack and drink water and lemons for the rest of the week if you would like that.
You have
I've had
lemons?
worse. I've had
You
worse.
have, don't tempt me. That sounds like a good meal.
But if you want real food, you will have to wait for it to be packed in.
How
I
large
think
is your provisions procurement staff?
What about them?
How large is your procurement staff for the provisions?
Those guys? There's 3 dudes.
Actually, I think you've miscounted. You have 6 as I look at the party members.
What the fuck, dude?
Excuse me?
Well, if you are willing to put your back and your gold, I'm sure that we could be ready to go in, say, 45 minutes.
You guys are in a rush, aren't you?
Lars drunkenly and weakly tries to grab boxes.
Why
I-
don't you take the boxes with the chickens?
Okay.
Fine. Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Yeah,
Fucking.
we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Okay, yeah.
It's just
You,
No, never
you
mind.
lay in provisions, and within 45 minutes, you set sail from Waterdeep. Is Victor sailing with them?
Yes.
Okay,
Victor will be ensuring their safe arrival.
excellent. So, the first day, somebody roll me a d6 to see what sort of weather you have.
1 second. bad.
It is beautiful, clear weather. You have a strong headwind, and you make excellent time. I would say the first day you get to about here, probably a little bit further down here, um, and the cap. Do you ask the captain his name?
At some point, I would ask.
Over here.
Just curious, since I named characters and you didn't ask them earlier. It's Captain Stroff. So Captain Stroff will point out, if you look over here, this way is the Moonshay Isles. Over here you can see just over that way, I think is the Field of the Dead and the Baldur's Gate. You could take a long rest if you have not done so yet.
Oh, while we're all on the ship, after we finish setting up the provisions, I'm gonna cast water breathing on the party.
Okay, that'll be like a daily thing. You'll cast water breathing.
Yeah, start of every day, 8 hours.
Okay, great.
Oh, the Field of the Dead.
What?
Never mind.
Okay, second day dawns. The second day dawns, and it is blue. It is blue. It's swift travel and calm seas, and you are on your second day out from Waterdeep. And a cry goes up from the crow's nest. And there is a spindly little sea elf up there in the crow's nest, and they're leaned over with their telescope looking, and they say, "Ship sighted, port bow, flying colors from unknown country." And Captain Stroff will yell up to them, can you make out the name of the ship, boy?" He says, he looks again. It says it's the Nevermeet?
Then never meet?
Spelled with an A or an E?
With E's. 2 E's.
Are they a pirate crew?
I don't believe so. I don't see any guns.
Are they following us?
No, looks like they are angled towards porting in Baldur's Gate.
Alright. Is anybody else better at pirating than my non-pirate character? I am not playing Red Jack, so I will not try to probably take the ship. Red Jack would be on that ship like fucking flies on shit.
Yeah, does anyone recognize that?
Let's see, is anybody proficient in history?
I'm proficient in it.
I am also proficient in that.
Okay, roll history checks for me to see if you can see what the colors are. Okay. Yeah, Victor, you're like a little seasick, which is weird because it's a becalmed sea, and you're like, whatever, I'm gonna get these chuckle fucks to Athkatla, I'm gonna secure this deal with Tanis, everything will be great. You're still a little bit weirded out by the fact, you're not sure if you're more weirded out that Davrold did or didn't hook up with your sister. So,
I would definitely not tell.
Davrold, you're looking, and you can't really see the name of the ship, but you can just make out the colors of the flag it's flying. And it is flying colors from Evermeet. Or the Green Isle, or the place that Rebecca the Knave had said that the shards were from.
I gotta get. How far is that boat from?
Well, you could ask. I would say this is not quite accurate yet.
Mhm.
But you could ask Captain Stroff if he would try and overtake the ship.
Yeah, I talked to the captain. He's like, perhaps we should get a little closer. Check in on that ship, by perchance, if possible.
Well, anything is possible if you have enough gold to do it.
Okay, we'll give you 500 gold pieces. Enough.
Wonderful. Loose the sails. Plot intercept course for the ship. You know we don't have any weapons. This is a pleasure cruiser, right?
Oh, don't worry, I have plenty of weapons.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wonderful.
I mean, dear fucking Bahamut.
By Lathander.
I'm not really.
By Lathander's giant leathery taint.
I just want to talk to them.
Just want to talk to him.
You get closer, and you can see that this is a much smaller ship than the Empress. The Nevermeet is crewed fairly sparsely. There are a few crew members on deck. There is a silver tiefling woman at the helm, a very large hat. And on deck, you see two dark-skinned high elves, a man and a woman.
Titian's shit.
Interesting. The high elf. I can't remember. Did Rebecca give a rough description of what they might have looked like?
She did not. She told you that they were high elves. They were out of Evermeet, and that it was a man and a woman, Onted, Ashard, and Maglana Ashard.
I guess as we pull closer, do they react in any sort of way? Or?
Make me a perception check. You're looking, and something feels wrong. It just feels wrong, and you're trying to get a grasp on what they're trying to do, but all you can find is yourself looking at this woman's face. And she feels so very familiar to you, and you don't know why.
Can I look around?
Sure. And yeah,
Is there-
anybody who'd like to can make a perception check if you'd like.
Is there any other ship? I swear to God, if the Pirate Jenny is coming down on us.
No. No. Also, if you would like to be reassured, Oleander, who you know is crewed on the Pirate Jenny, is only 4 right now. So that happens in the future.
Okay, cool.
The pirate setting is in the future.
I'm just making sure, because Captain Jack would definitely be like, oh, hey, those two ships look like they're trying to outrace each other. Let's try to get both of them.
Yeah, no, that's as far in the future. Titian had a very adventurous life before she met Captain Jack. Yeah, so you look around, and this ship doesn't appear to be armed either. You don't see any other ships. And unlike Davril. Lars, you notice that rather than trying to gain speed, they seem to be pulling in the sails in the hopes that if they slow down, they don't think they can outrun you. So they're hoping that if they pull in sails, they'll slow down enough that you go off course from intercept. Arson, you see that the male high elf looks very upset. Very upset at having been witnessed, maybe?
Witness?
Yeah, he's looking back at you. And you can almost see as you get closer, and I would say probably a little bit closer. Should have grouped them together. I didn't do it.
Don't make mistakes.
Don't.
There we
It just makes the entire. It breaks the grid system.
Yeah. As they get closer to intercept, you can see that Onted, the male high elf, has scanned the deck of the ship and just has eyes locked on Davril.
Captain, I think this crew is trying to board or get into position to board. If you could avoid that, that'd be great.
How are they going to board us? They don't have any weapons. We don't have any weapons. I can go fast, I can go slow, I could go on another course. But this one paid me 500 gold to intercept this ship. Unless somebody is going to pay me more money to not do it, I shall do that.
Davril, what do you? I'm going with your. This is like you're staring down another guy with you're both waiting for pistols at noon.
Yeah.
What are we doing, Davril?
Speaking of which, who the ones who I think I'm looking for, you would recognize, and I pull out the lamp, kind of just to see what their reaction is to it.
It is this. He fires off a firebolt.
Oh my god.
Oh, right, we're getting into this.
I'm returning fire.
He fires off a firebolt in your direction, and that's a natural 1 for a 19.
Well, that's a natural 1 with a 19? Wait,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And it goes above your head and just hisses and splatters across the mast behind you.
I immediately just like rush. I jump off, but like I'm gonna invoke my flying ability, and I'm gonna try to get to their boat.
Okay. And on that bombshell, since it is getting very late here, and I've been up since 5 a.m., I believe that we will rejoin this on Saturday with rolling initiative.
All right, cool. I was gonna start shooting back. Are they within 100 feet? I guess.
Pew.
Yes.
Oh. Well, we'll find that out Saturday.
Yeah. What was that?
As I see that, I'm just. Oh, fuck.
Man, everyone's eyes are on Davril.
Dude, come on, Davril.
I was looking through my notes and I was like, man, you know who hasn't had any trauma yet?
Davril. Wait, hold on. He's had to deal with the bubbles shit, hasn't he?
You think that's trauma?
That's not that. It's not that traumatic.
Yeah, that was trauma of anything.
Yeah, that's him trying to pick up his he's just trying to pick up his new stepdaughter from school. Like, he's just
Practically,
doing
yeah.
parent pickup.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how to relate to her. I feel bad for dragging her to a flame when her mother is clearly in danger.
That's real stepdad nonsense. You don't know how to relate to your daughter, so you accidentally do a misplay and send her to a movie, but it doesn't actually make it better. It just makes it worse.
It makes
Yeah.
it worse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I made some nasty shit for you, Brad. I'm so excited.
I can tell with a natural 119. Holy moly.
Who is Unted Ashard?
We're gonna find out. I
Well,
would say next week, but this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Next week, this
whoever he
week?
is.
This week.
Find out next time.
Yeah, I also gave this man Spell Sniper. Oh, yes.
So what you're saying is the ship doesn't have to be that close to get us.
And there's no
No.
cannons?
No
Fuck!
cannons.
No, this isn't the pirate Jenny. I kind of wish it was.
Where's my
Nope,
character
these are
wax?
passenger ships.
Are you kidding? Jack would be between the both and be going, fire our cannons on all sides!
Broadsides.
The best thing that I found out of giving this man Spell Sniper is that I could cast Earthbind from 300 feet away.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my god.
That
Get
is
back to the ship!
I'm rushing
hilarious.
for him.
Earthbind water.
I'ma go get him! But then this is Earthbind and you... into
The
the
Earth's
water.
down there someplace.
Yeah. Earthbind isn't an earth spell, it's literally just you fall now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm so excited.
I don't know that. I'm rushing in, and I don't know that. So that's gonna be. Oh, man.
You took our magic carpet, asshole. Fuck you. I hope you die down there
Can
in
you
the
pull out the
Marianas
magic
Trench.
carpet as a reaction?
I don't even know how to like describe this. It's like some weird anime shit where like two passing ships come by and it's just like, and then shit just kicks off and someone leaps off off the ship with a magic carpet and just is flying, and then shots are fired. It's,
Quentin, you gotta realize D&D is anime shit.
Yeah, it's you just got your anime
This is
fantasy
like-
for D&D.
Like, this is definitely anime shit.
Yeah, like, you don't know it, but Davril's actually doing a harem, anime. You just don't know it yet.
He's
I don't
doing a
even know.
dating sim.
Yeah.
Arson called
Operation Davril Dick Down is the next game I'm gonna write.
Davril a fuckboy, but like Davril's not even doing it intentionally.
That's what makes him
I
fuckboy.
never started this character out with the intention of sleeping around.
Listen,
It just happened.
Well, you
it does not matter.
You see, here's my argument towards he has yet to defend himself about it. He's like, he has yet to say, I'm not a fuckboy.
he just said stop it.
To be fair, what's happened is Brad made a very charming character, and all of my NPCs are sluts. That's really what's happened here.
Well, I didn't know that beforehand.
I didn't know that beforehand.
It
You-
was
I
a
just-
surprise.
I just wanted to play a warlock, you know? They have my charisma.
It wasn't on the box when I signed up.
Yeah.
You're telling
Now
me
you know.
you're telling me that you made a hot, charming cowboy and thought, oh, this isn't gonna go one way or the other.
Right, yeah. Hot, charming cowboy, tragic backstory. And I'm like,
with a dommy mommy genie.
mhm.
Maybe I should have saved my Gambit character for this campaign, but oh well.
Real shame.
Real shame. I can't call you unemployed in this campaign.
I'm so sad. Nobody got to meet my. You're not gonna get to meet my big titty goth milf until Julian gets back from India.
The gospel.
Jesus Christ. God damn it, Julian. Stop going to India. Fuck. That's it. That's my
That's
opinion.
enough of your travels.
Gosh, how dare!
Gotta be honest, I like big titties, I like goths. I kind of wanted to meet this big titty goth milf.
Oh no.
Everybody wants a big titty goth girlfriend.
Your
That's really how it
gambler
works.
wanted to meet the big titty
true.
goth girl.
Very true.
Very true. All right.
Very true.
All right.
It's 10:30. You know what? Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good
Good night.
one.
Good night.
Good night.
Peace.
Bye.